Yep.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode, some live play call-in from the Sports Beast channel. We're going to be calling these Steelers-Bengals games. Bengals in the all-white in Pittsburgh, and they are set to get ball first. Obviously, check out the Sports Beast channel, Ballers on a Budget channel as well.
What's going on,
Make sure you're checking those out. Kickoff, here we go. We did not discuss this. Cody's going to be calling Cincinnati. I'm calling Pittsburgh because that's my team.
Let's go. Cincinnati returns the kick, wearing the all whites in a good return. Good return from Williams, brings them out to about the 32.
Make sure you're being active in the chat. We want to see you posting in there. We want to be able to talk to you guys. Obviously, we have no other way of doing that than if you are posting it in the chat. Cody's going to be handling that.
Can't handle nothing. All right, Burrow in the backfield with Mixon. Hike, hand off to Mixon up the middle for about 4 yards before he's brought down by the whole line.
Miles Jack in on the play. TJ Watt, his second game back, he was in on that play. In on that stop, I should say.
Burrow in his career versus Pittsburgh is 2-2, 228 yards a game, and a 7-6 touchdown interception ratio. So I mean, like we mentioned earlier, we weren't live at the time, but the way these two teams play with each other, you can't predict what's about to happen. As Burrow gets a snap and it's a dead ball.
Already.
Pete coming out quick.
Check out Penalty Pete, everybody. False start on the offense. Pete's doing his job. Quick to get out today.
Second and 11. It was a false start, I'd assume.
Yeah.
I didn't see the ref signal.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. False start. I'm excited. I'm expecting this game to be pretty good, hopefully.
Again, Joe Burrow in shotgun, Mixon back there with him. Ball's hiked. He stands in the pocket. It's a draw. Over to Mixon to the right side for 3 yards. Bring up 3rd and 8.
Again, Miles Jack on the stop.
TJ Watt in this game it forces the whole offensive line to really focus on TJ Watt, opening up everyone else. Highsmith benefited off that last week. Devin Bush and Miles Jack already look hyped. So I think this line's going to be leaps and bounds better than what they were these past couple weeks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Burrow lone backfield, got Pirine in motion. Offset. Hiked. 3rd and 8. He passed. Oh, almost a good one-hander to Hurst. Almost into the hands of a Steelers safety.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the close, good defense. Just a little overthrown. And Minka didn't even have his hands up, really.
No. Yeah, tipped ball. Almost goes back to the safety for an interception. Fitzpatrick was right there with the good defense.
And Drew Chrisman for the Bengals will punt it away.
Leg action early. Bengals couldn't get it done on their opening drive.
Sims! You better get out of that end zone, boy.
Oh. Avoided disaster on that one.
Muff punt at the 10-yard from Sims is who it usually is. It is. Goes into the end zone halfway.
Started at the 5, bounced off his knee back into the end zone. So if he didn't get out, that would have been a safety. Would have started off on the wrong foot for the Steelers. The Steelers almost didn't even have an opening drive, okay?
Not a good way to start this off.
Ball at the 4 or 5 yard line. Watch Bengals to bring the pressure now. Push them deep.
So just shy of the 5 yard line. We'll start this Steelers drive. Kenny Pickett in at quarterback. Dumping it off to Najee for a gain of about 2 yards.
Hendrickson on the tackle. Stopping them, what was it, 2 yards?
Yeah, not much.
Any yard in this situation that Steelers need, they just need to create space away from their own end zone.
Yeah, that's all you're focused on right now.
Because if they were to punt right now, they'd just be a little crammed maybe. Maybe they're punting out of their end zone, which is never a good thing.
Not with our punter, it ain't.
It's debris on the field.
Always is. Handoff to Najee, again for a gain of 2 yards, 2 tough yards. Straight up the middle.
Jermaine Pratt met him at the line of scrimmage. Najee actually had a good head of steam.
And he will run off the field. CBS fixture lineup because Najee's not even on the field anymore. That'll bring Jalen Warren as your main back. 3rd and 8. Pickett and shotgun. Caught by George Pickens for a gain of 7. Gain of, what is that, 5?
I don't know. They're moving, right? The ref didn't know where to go.
That'll bring up 4th and 3. And here we are kicking from our own end zone. So Cincy should have very good field position after this.
About 2 yards into their end zone. That thick boy's getting ready to punt it.
That sounded better than usual.
That's a good punt.
Step out. Nope, he won't.
Good, about a 60-yard punt almost. About 7 or 8 yard return. They'll take it about midfield.
That was Trent Taylor with the return. And we'll be back after these messages.
We'll be all right. We'll be back.
Again, everybody, while they're on commercial, if you like the streams, if you like the content, make sure you're clicking on the Sports Beast stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. We want an active community in the chat. And likewise on the Ballers on a Budget channel. Again, we both post sports content, but the Ballers on a Budget channel does have the occasional gameplay, some video game action as well. So make sure you're checking that out.
Yes, I'm sharing the stream on Ballers on a Budget and my personal. You guys see it? Share it up. Even if you're not watching, please share. We always appreciate it.
So no visuals today. Hulu, YouTube TV couldn't figure out.
They botched it bad.
They could not figure out what team they were going to be airing. We were supposed to be calling a 1 o'clock game. Honestly, it didn't even matter which one. They just never told us which one.
Well, they did give us an option. They gave us one for sure 1 o'clock game, but I refused to watch it. After last week, if you guys seen the stream, it was a disaster. I cannot watch a Browns game without being invested, even if I'm winning money while they're losing. I can't do it. I tried it. It doesn't matter to me. Even if I'm right on every prediction, I'm still going to get angry on bad gameplay from them. So
we just watched
we were
that.
limited.
We just watched that by ourselves. And actually, you weren't even that mad about the game.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying off camera and everything. That and I jumped into the game around almost halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah.
We were already down. I wasn't invested. I took it upon myself to watch the Houston game instead of the Browns. Even Bryson's like, why are we listening to the Browns on the way up? I was like, because I don't want to be mad the whole drive.
But that's why we don't have any visuals. We decided on this game literally at maybe 11 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
But we're still going to be doing some play calling, obviously.
Normally we'd have a whole week to clip some stuff up for you guys to be able to throw some visuals in. But, yeah, this week we had like 3 hours to do any work.
We got TJ trying to pump up that crowd.
Mixon and Burrow in shotgun. Burrow swaps over to the right side. Ball's hiked. Mixon out of the backfield. Pass it over to Hayden Hurst over the middle. Quick slant. You'll pick up about 20 yards.
Again, look like Miles Jack getting in on the action. He is everywhere so far.
Burrow in the backfield to Mixon again. This time it is a handoff. Up the middle. Mixon will take it. About 4 yards.
TJ Watt in on the stop. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's the difference. 1-6 record when they do not have TJ Watt out there on the field. He came back for the first week last week, got themselves a dub. So he's an instant game changer. Mixon and Burrow in shotgun again. No Jamar Chase this game again. Fake handoff. Burrow, short pass.
And it was Watt getting in it
It
early.
looked like he was tipped or just pressured way too much. It was at his feet. No chance at a reception. But it was Watt getting right in his face. That is a tip. It is a tip by Watt. There's no way that ball comes off looking that natural off Burrow's hand.
And TJ Watt's right. This crowd has got to be livid today. You got your best defensive player back again at home.
Man in motion. Higgins in motion. Over the field. Higgins and Boyd swapping up positions. Even Mixon will take a step up. And it looks like the whole offense will take 1 second. They called a timeout. They didn't know what was going on. It looks like they just couldn't get a play set. That'll be the first timeout for the Bengals. 3rd and 6. And I never understood this. They call a timeout, but then they'll just stand around. Like, shouldn't you be talking to people, making sure you're getting this shit right this time? That's these camera shots so far. The only 2 players I've really seen right now are Burrow and Watt. Like, that's anytime they have 1 split second, they're going to one of those players.
Yeah.
It's been on Watt for like 5 straight minutes. Dude, it's hilarious. This game's going to be fucking phenomenal.
You just get that feeling. You can tell by the way he's acting that he's just pumped.
P. Ryan in the backfield with Burrow this time. Handoff up the middle. Hayden Hurst was the lead blocker. Gets them to about the 1 yard line needed. Pick up a 5. It'll bring up 4th and 1.
And that's dangerous. I don't know if you saw, but they just let Watt come in. That's scary. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
That's like letting Myles Garrett just walk in the backfield.
If they're letting him walk in, it's directed an opposite direction. And McPherson will come out for the kick. 45-yard attempt to put the first points on the board of the night. 9 minutes remaining. The kick is up. And the kick is good.
So Cincinnati taking the first lead of this game.
3-0. Steelers will get ball when we come back.
Guys, if you're looking in the chat, if you see mainly the quarter, just do me a favor. If I got the wrong quarter up, because it's the one that I seem not to change.
Cancel him.
Yell at me in the chat. Change the quarter, you idiot.
I was going to cuss, and we're trying to limit it. I got the mouth motion. Never mind.
Just let me know. I bit my tongue as I was saying that.
So if you see blood, tell them about that as well.
That hurt. Just let me know. I'm trying to keep on this, but It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be to keep track of everything.
We already got so many numbers and everything running through our head. It's one extra thing.
And that's the goal. For me to be able to sit here and play call, for me and you to be able to sit here and play call, have somebody else, whether they're on screen, off screen, just taking care of the details.
Yes, that'd be nice. Let us just worry about talking. You guys handle the keyboards.
Don't submit applications because I can't pay.
I was just about to say, if anyone's looking for unpaid work. It's like you pull up to one of those Home Depots in Arizona or something, and you're like, there we go, let's go, I need 5 workers. The truck loads up. Then you're like, no pay today. They all unload.
No, but that would be cool. That would... Obviously, this is already fun the way we're doing it now, but to just be able to be locked in 100% while somebody else is doing the dirty work.
It would be nice. The dirty work.
The logistics. But no, so far I like the way it's turned out. I like the scoreboard that we came up with. The system we're using isn't the fastest and it's not the greatest, but it's working for what we need it to do, and it looks perfectly fine. So on that note, if you have any suggestions of what could be added to the stream, feel free to let us know. Obviously, you're going to have to do that in the comments. Let us know what we could add, what we could spice up. It's as simple as communication. Headed back to the action now. Cincy will kick off to the Steelers. Just kidding. He didn't like the way that wanted to be kicked. McPherson skimmed the top of the ball. I don't know if it blew over.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. I know that happens a lot.
I don't know if it blew off the tee, but it looked like it was because of his foot. Was the ground not level there?
He's trying to convince the ref. Like,
no, that wasn't my fault, Coach.
I never swung. It's like baseball. You can swing to a certain extent, but once you go too far, it's a strike no matter what. There's no backing up. And I think that's what McPherson did. He was approaching on the kick and was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, come on, ref. There's a pothole there. Like, all right, he will redo the boot, and this one goes. Handled at the 15-yard line by Sims.
Good field so far.
He'll get a good chunk of yards out of it.
35-yard line. They let him get too much of a running start on that. He caught it perfectly in stride. This was last game. The blocked field goal, the Jamar Chase touchdown, the McPherson struggles. I mean, the Boswell doink. I forgot about that too.
Tell me these doinks haven't been louder this year.
Oh, it's like they have a microphone up to the, like, what do you have to say about today? Kicks
doink.
Up. Like, they make sure they're recording every echo that comes off of that fucking pole.
Najee Harris getting the ball with a 4-yard run. I'm honestly surprised they haven't swapped out starting running backs yet. Najee Harris, 2 rushes for 7 total yards. Picking in shotgun. Najee beside him. Najee will stay to block. Now he'll go out. Deep pass. George Pickens caught at the 39-yard line.
This is more of the work we need to see Pickens do. Look at that open field right there, all underneath.
21-yard catch by George Pickens, bringing up a new set of downs. You have Gentry and Muth in motion, switching sides. Looks like it'll be a handoff to Najee. Another small 3-yard gain, straight up the middle. Just stuffed.
hit a wall.
He had
and
momentum.
Wilson.
But did you see his legs? His legs wanted to keep going forward, but Wilson's like, no thanks.
Ain't got enough ass behind him.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Ball at the, I think it was the 40-yard line. I'm excited they're showing a different angle. Ball at the 34.
Ooh.
A little shovel past him. Looks like Gentry.
For a loss. That play looked like it was just fucked from the get-go.
Yeah. A little 2-yard shovel to Gentry for a 1-yard loss.
Warren goes right. Johnson follows right behind him. Fake handoff to Johnson. Little shuffle pass ahead to Gentry.
Now 3rd and 8. Just over 6 minutes left to go in the first. Pickett back to pass. Scoots up. Looks like Warren. Did he get it? He will get the first down. For a gain of, looked like about 8.5.
Good play by Pickett. Pickett was pressured instantly. He had to get rid of it somewhere.
Warren walking funny on the sidelines. Even when Pickett fell, he was just staring at the catch the whole time. 1st and 10. Pickett. Pitch. Gain of about 3 yards.
Najee.
It's Najee Harris on that play. It looked like it said 32, but I was like, we don't have a 32.
Well,
did I forget to write somebody down?
who would pick up?
Well, because I do have one in here. It's 33, Jason Huntley, that wasn't on the depth chart. Man in motion, fake handoff. Kenny rolls out. And he'll dump it away.
He had to loft it just to throw it away.
I don't like that camera angle. They were literally only showing Pickett, which I get at pressure's coming in. But they were showing nobody else downfield.
I don't like the normal camera angle. Yeah, you can't see any routes develop unless you're a tight end going to a flat.
So that would bring up 3rd and 7 after the throw away from Pickett. Pickett in shotgun, running back next to him. Bringing Johnson in. Oh, try to go to Najee Harris on a sort of wheel route. Incomplete. 4th and 7, they'll punt. I'm just kidding. I don't know how far they are.
It should be a field goal.
Boswell is out.
Oh, see, I thought it was Boswell.
So Matthew Wright will be kicking field goals today. It'll be a 42-yard attempt. His longest is a 57. So not a chip shot, but he's done it. And that's scary. Kick is good. Pittsburgh gets on the board.
3-3. Let's go, baby. As long as we keep kicking field goals, need to keep that below 41.
I definitely have a feeling this is going to be a low-scoring game.
I was hoping. I'm hoping.
Well, it's inside the division. Two tough teams. Obviously, Bengals looking to increase their distance between our two bottom teams.
Browns got a loss, so that splits a little bit of difference. If Steelers can just get a win, that puts them in third. And it lessens the gap between second to the Bengals. So, I mean, it's a big win for Steelers here.
And just to be able to beat a team like Cincy once or twice.
In a division,
In
it'll
the same
be
division. Yep.
having a 2-0 lead on them in the division instantly puts them... Because Ravens, have they played interdivision at all yet?
I'm sure they have. I don't know exactly. There's no way they
I think
haven't.
we've played them once and lost. So they're 1-0 from what I know of.
I don't think the Steelers have played them.
I don't think Bengals have played them either. Not yet.
That's the team I'm not confident about, but I think I would remember that matchup.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I know we lost to the Ravens by 3 because I called it. I was like, Browns are going to score, leave way too much time on the clock for Tucker. Go figure.
Most teams do. Well, it's hard to not leave too much time when Tucker can kick an entire field.
That was the game where we could have just downed the ball at goal line and essentially won the game.
Yeah.
But Chubb ran into the end zone, so it gave them the fucking ball back to do something quick with.
Yeah, I saw. I don't know if it was last week or the week before. Tucker kicked from the other 30 and made it.
What?
And it was warm-ups.
Well, yeah, in a game that's clearly a record. That's fucking nuts. Tucker's a beast, man. My favorite player on my fantasy team right now is Tucker. So.
Yeah, when they say these kickers aren't players, if you're Justin Tucker, you're taking offense to that, because there's literally nobody that has ever been able to do what he's doing now.
Yeah, yeah.
So tell me Tucker's not a player.
He's doing it easily. Well,
back to the
he's
action.
making it look easily, anyways.
So getting back to the action, I don't even know. Okay, Matthew. Okay, yeah, they will have Matthew Wright kicking off.
Bengals will receive the kick.
Handled at the 1.
He's running all over the field. He's at the 20. He slips down. Ran about 40 yards, got to the 20. Still in the first quarter. We're nearing the end. Once time pops up, I'll be able to tell you guys. 3-3, 4:30 left in the first, and Bengals will take it at their own 20. Total rush yards. Cincinnati leads 16-13. Still nothing happening in this game. Burrow in the backfield with Mixon. It's a handoff in the middle, and
he gets in.
Up. Big time.
Wow. Just shoots the gap. I can't see his number. Oh, Hayward, of course.
Barely got a hand-to-hand transfer from quarterback to running back before the tackle was already initiated. Oh. It's literally one step. Joe Mixon got to step forward one time before he was just completely blown up. That's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. Mixon and Burrow in shotgun. It's going to be a pass this time. It's pressure. He steps up. He dishes it before passing the line of scrimmage off to Mixon. Makes a man miss. Brings up a very manageable 3rd down. Brings up 3rd and 1. The QB in the pocket there was beautiful. He felt pressure on the right side. He steps up, had room to run, but he also had a wide open Joe Mixon on the left side. Joe Mixon makes a man miss, picking up 11 yards.
I like that setting. Mixon makes a man miss.
It's a tongue twister. Burrow under center. P. Ryan in the back gets the handoff. He's blown up, and he's pulled down.
Flag comes in.
He is stopped short of the 1st down, but what's the flag? Is it horse collar? He really yanked him down. He was pulling something, but I don't see a flag there. It's not a face mask.
It's a face mask call, but he never grabs the face mask.
Yeah, that's a bad call. Like his hand scraping across, maybe catches it on accident, but it eventually it doesn't affect anything. It goes straight down to the guy's shoulder. That shouldn't have been called. That was going to bring up 4th and inches, but now it's 1st and 10. Bengals ball. Burrow, lone man in the backfield. He's in shotgun. P. Ryan off wide right. Ball's hiked. He's standing in the pocket. No pressure. Short pass.
Let's run the other way. Let's go.
Taylor goes backwards.
Don't hit him. Did you see that?
I thought there was going to be a flag on Bush. Bush
Wow.
gives him a slight push off when getting up off the ground.
That's what I can't stand when you have a good play and then it's screwed up by a flag.
Up. Yeah, don't fuck it up from there. We already did something good.
Gain of 1 on that last play.
Bengals have lost the last 4 games against these NFC North opponents. We're shitty, but we play interdivision really well. Lone man in shotgun. Burrow steps back to pass. He throws it over the middle. It's caught by Mixon. Mixon will pick up about 20 minimum.
Terrell Edmonds coming up with the save.
That's a first down right there. Another 3-3 game. Dallas finally scores a touchdown, goes up 10-3 on Minnesota, still in the first. Back at this Bengals team. Mixon clearing the backfield. Burrow under center. 1st and 10, a minute and a half left. The ball's hiked. It's a handoff up the middle. No gain, if any, 1. Good stoppage by defense. Wormley.
Yeah, just had nowhere to go. I mean, they clogged up that front line. So
it was clogged big. It didn't even look like they had any safeties in the back. Nothing. They were selling that fucking blitz. Joe Mixon, 5 rushes for 9 yards. He's getting all of his pay through the air right now. I think 2 catches, 30-some yards.
Under 50 seconds to go.
Burrow in the backfield takes it in shotgun. Pass it over to Samaje Perine. Perine off to the right. He has blockers. Walks into the end zone. With 39 seconds left, 2nd and 9. A short screen pass to Perine. Housed.
Untouched. For 30-some yards.
The blocking downfield was really good. 29-yard touchdown reception. Samaje Perine from Joe Burrow. Look at that. Blocking all day. Upfield. Wallace gets double teamed. Had no shot. Was the last man had to beat. Let's make it a 7-point game. McPherson come out for the extra point. Kick is up. And the kick is good. 10-3. Cincinnati on top. Almost a second. So bright in here.
And they stepped away. We will step away from the action as well. We'll be right back as soon as play resumes. just so nobody's confused, we are back from a commercial break, not a halftime break. And if you didn't see, I edited and added the correct one where it needs to be. So let's do it on the fly and get back to the action. 39 seconds. Bengals up 10-3 against the Steelers. Sims back to receive. Ball handled at the 7-yard line from Sims. And he'll have a good hole. Got to be the 50, 45-50.
It's really close to midfield. Good return.
This is all close up. Like, they're not showing any wide angles.
They're not. You're pretty soon they're going to have a VR mode where you're just seeing one fucking person.
Sign up, $50. You can watch one player's POV.
It wouldn't be bad, though. You sign up for one player, say Jamar Chase, and then you follow him around through his routes and everything. That would be kind of cool. Just a different...
Until you're sitting on the sideline not seeing nothing.
You're watching the game. He's opening a bag of Doritos and stuff.
31 seconds, 1st and 10. Got Kenny Pickett in the shotgun. Fake handoff. Almost picked off by
Nearly
the Cincy
picked
defense.
off.
Eli
Apple. Damn, we got an echo in here, goddamn, dude. What the fuck? Even down to the...
Good defense. Apple jumps in front of the ball. Nicely thrown ball, just better played defense. Handoff. Najee Harris again. Another 3-yard run.
Seems to be his consistent. It's 3.
Ten seconds left. I think they're going to let this wind down, I would assume.
Yeah, they don't look like they're in a hurry to snap it.
And they will. That'll bring us into the second quarter.
Hurry up, yell at him, bitch at him to change it now.
Nope, I did it. I did it this time.
Damn it.
Just got to make sure it's in the right. Some of my stuff got moved.
Second quarter, since he's up 10-3.
And let's get a round of applause because that's the first time I remembered to change the quarter.
When the quarter ended, not 3
Halfway
minutes.
through.
3 minutes into the quarter or anything.
It's 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and this thing usually says second quarter. But that's what we're here for. Get better every stream. That's all I care about.
While we're waiting, we're on a commercial break. Let's go over to some of the action that's currently playing in some of the other games. Denver and Raiders. Denver's on top currently 10-7. Derek Carr has the touchdown to Devontae Adams for the Raiders. And on the Broncos side, it was Latavius Murray rushing it in 1 yard out and then a field goal. 5.5 left in the second quarter for that. The other game we're looking at is Dallas at Minnesota. Huge game here. Minnesota's at the top of the power rankings, I'd assume, right now.
Yeah, gotta be.
Has to be. I mean, Minnesota's incredible, coming off of that game of the year last week. Dallas finally has Dak back, and as long as they run the ball really well, I think they're going to win again. Right now, they're up 10-3 themselves. The one touchdown, I think, coming from Zeke. Yep, Zeke has the one touchdown, but he's not leading in rushing. That would be Pollard.
Typical.
Yep. Dalvin Cook, 8 for 45. Dalvin's going to get a lot of burn in this game. Look at that. That's weird. I ordered from this site last week. Now it's coming up on ESPN. Because I logged into some of my stuff on here.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I was going to say, it's my computer, though.
My email's over here. I'm logged into YouTube over here. So it's like, hey, this motherfucker ordered shit. Like, But yeah, I got some new gear coming for the stream. Just some cheap Wish objects, essentially. You guys will be excited. If I can do this off cheap stuff every week, I'll do it, as long as it's fun. I got a nice chain coming, inspired by Kirko chains, so thank you. Let's get ready to get back to the action.
Kenny Pickett, Najee Harris in the backfield. Najee
37.
Harris will peel out. Freiermuth with a catch, bringing up a new set of downs. 7-yard. Almost said 7-yard rush. 7-yard gain. Kenny Pickett 6 for 9 for just under 50 yards. Got a man in motion. Handoff, Najee Harris. More than 3 yards this time. Call it 5.
It almost doubled his production.
Yeah.
Matt Canada, everyone says he's on a hot seat this year, but...
Yeah, everybody but Tomlin.
Well,
The guy that matters, yeah.
The offense alone, it's not the defense that's struggling, it's the offense that is with tons of woes, so...
Got a man down for Cincy, number 91, Trey Hendrickson. I don't know if he's just tying a shoe, but they'll go to commercial. I'm getting better at finding these numbers real fast.
It's almost like muscle memory, kind of like boom, 9, boom. Yep.
That and I'm the one that writes them out, so I kind of...
When you write them, you remember them.
Yeah.
I like that. Everything at work, they'll tell me, you got to write it twice. I'm like, motherfucker, I write it so it engraves it into my head.
Yeah, you'll see it, which you remember in once, write it, and then as you're writing it, you kind of say it in your head.
Yeah.
I always do that. Try to remember as much as possible because my memory is garbage.
No, yeah. And when you're at a normal 9 to 5 dealing with 900 different part numbers, let me write it down, damn it. Again, another commercial. So far, we're 5-minute commercial time in this second quarter, 1 minute of run time. Not even that. I think we've literally gotten to run one play. 2, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It has been.
Hey, we're back from commercial, and we'll be back after these commercials.
That's what I was saying during the Browns game. It's commercials
so bad.
all day.
The best way to watch any football game, if you don't know and don't care about the time essence in it all. Like, some people just want to watch so they know as soon as their team wins or loses, they want to be the first to know. They don't want to get ruined by text messages or updates through their phone. They want to know as the time happens. I understand that. But if you don't care about that, record it on any app that you have, any cable, Hulu. I know some of these other shit lets you record and watch games afterwards. Fast forward through all these commercials. It's so bad. You go from a 4-hour experience, dwindle it down to a necessary 2, and that's it. It baffles me every time. You think 4 times 15, that's an hour. But due to commercials and the game itself will run a little longer, that's 2 hours.
Timeouts and injuries, yeah.
2 hours minimum, okay? I'll allow for a double just for you to get set in timeouts. You don't need to add 2 hours of commercials onto that shit either.
2nd and 3. Kenny switching up the play to a packed backfield, and he'll keep for a gain of 1.
That was the wrong decision.
Yeah.
If he hands it off, that's at least a first down.
That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Moving quick. Ain't even going back to huddle.
There.
Najee in the backfield. He'll keep again. What are you juking for? Holy moly. Down to the 20-yard line.
That's the fastest I've seen him move. It tricked me,
you see him
too,
juke for no reason?
Yeah.
Defender was getting blocked here, but he's still juking around him.
Hurried to get to the line. Fake handoff to Najee. Another keeper. This time he goes out to the right and picks up the first. That was kind of impressive by Pickett, not going to lie. Good play calling, too.
bringing up a new set of downs.
Didn't allow the defense to make any switches, really.
Yeah.
Barely get set.
Najee in the backfield. Looks like Pickens at the top of your screen. And he'll throw through the hands of Freiermuth. Could have been in the end zone if not on the 5.
It looked like a little bit of miscommunication. Pickett wanted Freiermuth to sit, and Freiermuth didn't sit. He continued to run, so it was a little slightly behind him. Still hit his hands, but yeah, that could have easily been a touchdown. Pickett 6 and 10. He started out 5 of 5.
4 rushes, 3 passes, 37 yards on this drive alone. They'll give the ball to Najee. Defender trips. Hurdle! Touchdown! Najee Harris.
That's the best play I've ever seen Najee Harris pull off. Ever.
Everything was in his favor.
Yeah.
God himself was like, you're getting in, son.
That's where
Let me trip this defender.
The B-Dubs guy hit a switch and a sprinkler came up and tripped the defender. That was beautiful. The hurdle at the end was very necessary as well. It wasn't just for celebration purposes.
But look at all that blocking on that.
Look at that. Had a chance to pinch him in the... Look, he kicks the pylon too before he even comes down. Is that necessarily out?
Not if the ball's over.
That's true.
Matthew Wright in on the tack on the extra point. Tie this game up, and he'll crush it down the middle.
Tie game, 10-10. Not the pace I'm looking for. We started off hot, only scoring 6 in the whole first. Well, it was about 13, and it was 13 quarters in the first.
13 points in the first
yeah,
quarter.
Jesus. Like a mush mouth over here. Yeah, 13 points in the first quarter. Now, not even 2 minutes into the next quarter, we get another score. Brings the total to 20. Under 41. Calm down, guys.
Under 41. Which?
It's still doable, but...
Very doable.
Setting a bad pace in the second quarter right now.
I am not opposed to this, even if I would have bet something like that. Just because I'm seeing the Steelers move the ball through the air and the ground and keep up with the Bengals. I mean, that's all I can ask for right now.
So far, every drive has been an instant answer. Steelers came up empty to begin with. Bengals came down, capitalized off 3. The next time the Steelers got the ball, they're like, we're not coming up empty-handed. They got 3. Bengals get the ball back. They come up with 7. Pittsburgh's like, all right, we can't go empty again. So it may go tit for tat the whole way through.
Makes for a way better game to call.
Yeah, it may be just who has the ball last is going to be the winner. Oh, that's a dumb statement because a lot of the time that's what happens.
Yeah. No, but I mean it's better than calling a blowout. You know, halfway through a blowout, you're like, got no energy to call a game.
Our game we called last week. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree.
No, but at least you'll be able to keep up energy, keep up excitement.
You ain't got time to bitch about the last 3 or 4 plays because shit's happening this play. Whereas the Browns just showcased everything they did wrong and can do wrong. And then we had tons of garbage time for me to just stew over it. Literally boil. If I was a tea kettle, I was going off 40 minutes before the game. Luckily, that we won't let that happen to you guys again, so we're banning the Browns from this stream.
I'm not even going to lie. I don't really care about the Browns. I'm an NFL guy. Obviously, me being a Steelers fan, kind of biased. I don't mind calling Browns games. Sometimes they're fun. Maybe I'll call them by myself if I have to.
Right. I like the Browns. I think, for me covering, it's the team I'm most knowledgeable about. I can spout off facts and players' names and everything and be right on par. I know how we normally run some sets. But I have too much heart in it. My heart's too invested. I can't do it. Bengals will get the kick off, yeah. Bring it out to about the 27. I wanted to say onside for some reason.
Flag on the field, probably blocking the back. Let's see. Or holding.
Oh, ref, you better put that pointer finger away. It's rude.
Holding on Cincy. Let's go.
I'm going to start copying the refs.
Let me just shout out my boy, Matthew Glass, DJ Hype Train up in New York with the 35 foot of snow right now. I know your boys won today, actually the 1 o'clock game against Cleveland. He provided me with the lovely Jerome Bettis jersey that I've been wanting forever.
The bus!
And the Freiermuth jersey that my wife has, so thank you for that. Let's get back to the action.
Mixon handoff. Burrow handoff the Mixon up the middle. About 2 yards.
Robert Spillane will hold him up.
Brings up 2nd and 6. 12 and a half minutes left in this second quarter. Mixon, Boyd, Higgins out on the field right now. Yet to see which tight end they have out there. Looks like Hurst.
TJ Watt yet to get in.
Burrow in shotgun with Mixon back there. Steps back. It's a throw. He's pressured. He goes up the pocket.
There's Watt.
He has to scramble. There's going to be a flag coming in.
No,
there isn't.
Way. Watt with the pressure and basically the tackle. Miles Jack coming in to finish him off.
Had to scramble. Literally nowhere to go.
Yeah, it was all shoulder. I mean, he wasn't running at him.
That should have been a flag, to be honest.
No.
He was flat-footed, and after his knee was already planted, that's when he launched off the ground at him. That's why I thought it was, because I was like, he could have easily just not done anything, and it could have been down.
It's hard to tell whether or not they're actually going to throw it.
Yeah. 3rd and 4. Lone man in shotgun. Burrow throws it over the middle. He's got a man. It's Boyd, number 85. Higgins, I'm sorry. I get those two so confused. 83, 85. Boyd and Higgins are both the number 2s on these teams. On this team.
Edmonds just couldn't keep up with him.
Yeah, he had Terrell Edmonds on his back across the middle, and it was, as long as Burrow put it in stride, it was beautiful. You get any middle linebackers on Boyd and Higgins, they get you on your back. They're probably housing the next one. And again, lone man in shotgun.
Blitz.
Ball's hiked. Pressure. Pass over to Higgins again, this time for 4 on a little comeback route. 4 or 5. Brings up 2nd down. They're talking about the late hit. See? Down, then launch.
They're saying exactly what I said. He's not really committed to the hit. He's not running.
It wasn't a hard hit.
He's
it was
not
just
looking to blast him.
I was surprised he did it. Mixon in the backfield with Burrow in shotgun. You start from his right, now he's motioned over to his left.
Terrell Edmonds looking lost in the back. Just blitz, my guy.
Hayden Hurst out wide right. Ball's hiked. Pocket wide open. Higgins again for the 3rd time in a row. Picks up the 1st down for a gain of about 10.
Just making Sutton look useless out there. That's exactly what I said. Terrell Edmonds, just blitz my guy, and exactly what he does. You don't know what you're doing, just run in.
2 fucking touchdowns, 113 yards from Cooper.
Good drive this so far. 3 receptions, 40 yards for the Bengals.
Again in shotgun with Mixon to his left. Ball's hiked. Again, it drops back to pass. Short pass over to Mixon. Little safety valve. Had a little block and release route straight up the middle. That'll be a gain of about 7.
Miles Jack there to wrap him up.
Cincinnati's chugging down this field. It's been a minute since we've seen a dead play or a loss on the play.
Yeah, they're
not even an incompletion yet. Like, nothing. Nothing but gains right now.
They're picking up good chunks, too.
That was 3 for 3 for 46 yards. Higgins just got 3 in a row. That's what you've seen. Mixon in the backfield with Burrow onto his left. Hayden Hurst wide right. Oh, it wasn't Hurst, but Mixon will pick up the first down. Another gain of about 7. They're chugging. They cannot be stopped right now. 8.5 minutes left. They're nearly in the red zone. Bengals get it, 1st and 10. Mixon will come out of the play. I'm sure it's P. Ryan that'll come in for him.
That's going to be key for this offense. Keep them on the field, get the defense tired, but you got to do the same thing with your defense.
Right. P. Ryan actually lined wide out right. Burrow low man in the backfield and shotgun. It hits P. Ryan on the small little slant for about 5 yards. He will be stopped, but something's better than nothing, and they still move.
Wrapped up by a gang of Steelers.
Burrow's getting hit a lot in this game. I know they haven't really came up with a sack, I don't think yet, but he's getting hit. He's getting touched. The pocket's collapsing pretty damn quick. Steelers are getting good time on him. The Bengals are they're converting. They're doing what they got to do. Burrow, 10 of 12, 142 yards and a touchdown with P. Ryan in the backfield. He's in shotgun. He drops back to pass. Wide open man. It's Higgins again. Finds a weak spot in the zone, sits down, and Burrow hits him for a gain of about 15. They can't do no wrong right now.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh's scrambling. They're getting pressure on the quarterback, but its quick releases are killing Steelers right now. 11-yard line. Burrow in shotgun again. Samaje back there with him to his right. Ball's hiked. He steps back to pass. It's over to P. Ryan. He will get a stiff arm and rush into the end zone.
He was wrapped up at the line of scrimmage.
Yes. It looked like it was going to be just a null play.
And defender was like, nah, go ahead. You got it. It's yours.
P. Ryan shrugs him off of him. Number 41, who
Robert
he just made like a bitch.
couldn't
Damn.
come up with it.
And Fitzpatrick.
I hate seeing those where your player hits your own team.
Yeah. 2 Steelers defended, colliding, trying to keep P. Ryan out of the end zone. P. Ryan gets into the end zone anyways. It just looked like a lot of lowered helmets.
Yeah. That'll be a score for Cincinnati Bengals, putting them on top.
P. Ryan with 2 touchdowns in the game right now. Puts the total at 27. I don't like it.
Yeah, they're scoring quick. So why they take forever, I'm going to update the score.
Yeah, they are taking quite a long time to set up this kickoff. More field goal, Jesus.
This onside field goal.
This to take it to 17-10. McPherson. Shoulder shrug. Gets the snap. The kick is up. Over end.
Good.
Nice. That drive was impressive by the Bengals, not going to lie.
It was good. It was good.
Steelers would blitz. It's going to be a short, quick pass to at least pick up the first down. Like I said, the pressure was there all day in Burrow's face, too. And we know how we all feel about the Bengals' offensive line. It's not good. And the Steelers' defensive line is pretty good. The pressure's getting there, but I think this coverage for the Steelers needs to step up a little bit, not play back so far. Because if they're getting to Burrow that quick, they won't have time for any receivers to develop routes downfield as it is. So maybe Steelers just press up a little bit.
But he's doing a good job of getting rid of that ball quick. You know, he doesn't have to do anything in the pocket.
That's why the Steelers need to step up and actually contend with some of these passes, because it seems like they're securing the catch before they're even getting touched.
Yeah. But so far they're doing well.
Now let's see if the Steelers can answer now. We're just talking about this. Everything's been answered so far. Let's hope not, because I got Bengals money line and the under at 41, so let's go. Something needs to change.
I honestly don't even remember who I put in my pick'ems for this. I would assume I went Cincy. But
It makes sense, but we talked earlier in the week and we already mentioned the inner division between all AFC North. Predictions go out the window.
Yeah. Let's see if I can bring them up real quick. See who I got.
Yeesh. Denver and Raiders at halftime. Denver going in up 10-7 on the Raiders. No score change from last time. Dallas up now 13-3 on Minnesota. Just getting a field goal. There's about 4.5 left before the half.
My pick'ems, I went 5 in a row, then lost the next 3.
Jeez.
Thanks to New England, New Orleans, and Detroit. Because Detroit won the game.
I got that wrong too, Detroit. You picked Rams to beat up New Orleans?
Yes.
No way. Rams are so dysfunctional. Their offensive line
Yeah, but
sucks.
it doesn't
They don't
matter.
have Cooper Kupp right
Don't
now.
get a random win for no reason.
They will. New Orleans isn't a bad bet to bet against them either.
Handled at the 10. Little hurdle there.
The hurdle was fruitful. That picked up an extra 10 yards.
Sims.
Sims is on one today. I know he muffed the punt early, but he got it back, and now he's been great returning anyways.
Looks like that ball will be brought out to about the 30, 35. They didn't show the spot, so I don't know.
I think it was the 35. Like I said, because he hurdled about the 25, and after that it was about 10 yards. Look at that. Najee averaging over 5 yards a carry, probably the first time in his career.
Ball in the 35. Najee in the backfield. He'll squeeze out.
Oh!
Almost a crazy bobbled catch.
Come on, Pat. That
By
would
Freiermuth.
have been a highlight of the game right there. Bad throw. Not a horrible throw. I mean, you can't say that's horrible. That hits him in the numbers. But with a defender on his back like that, Jesse Bates was right on Freiermuth's back.
Yeah.
If Pickett delivers that on his right side.
Yeah, just a little bit ahead of him. That's
Yeah,
all
in
his. It's
stride.
where he can get it.
Oh, yeah. Freiermuth would have had that first down all day. Almost had to have a circus play for that.
Pickett in shotgun. Freiermuth in motion into the slot. Najee behind him. Handoff.
It's a good one cut.
4-yard gain. Kind of up the middle. Had to cut left just a hair.
Oh, if he didn't cut left, it was loss of 3.
Stuffed, yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing up 3rd and 7.
Speaking
6 minutes left in the
offensive
second.
line, Steelers' offensive line is not good either. So.
No. Which you can blame Najee not being good all you want. If you don't have a good offensive line,
I think
you're
that
not
is
being...
wholehandedly why Najee can't perform to his abilities.
Yeah. You got a man in motion, Connor Hayward.
3rd and 7.
Picking in shotgun. Quick pass.
Flag!
There's a flag.
Give me Pete. Give me the Pete boy and free my soul.
Looked like he got there just a hair early. Or maybe he was holding on to him that we couldn't
I
see.
thought it was early. It's one of those plays you could or couldn't call.
Hold him. Like I said, maybe it was holding that we couldn't see. Be holding on Trey Flowers.
Wow.
Good job, Pete. Yep, and that was your motion man, too. Oh, no, that was Freiermuth again. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong person. Back-to-back plays. Well, no, I guess not back-to-back because there was a run in the middle. But both pass plays going to Freiermuth. And here we go to Najee again.
Najee.
Cuts it up the middle. Get to about the 50. 5-yard gain.
Najee is looking impressive this game. I've always said Najee does not have that one-cut ability behind his line yet. He's looking like it now. Like how Le'Veon Bell looked.
Bell, yeah.
As soon as he got the ball, that one cut, Najee's got it this game.
They cut the same. Like watching him, Le'Veon was so patient. Like he would sit there and literally just walk in place until he wanted to go.
Gotta let the blocks develop.
2nd and 4. Quick pitch, quick handoff to Najee again.
Najee with that patience we were just talking about. He slowed down, assessed his lanes he could have went. He picked up an extra 3 after that. Manageable first down now.
Third and 1.
Attempt.
Manageable first.
Right. Every first is manageable, okay? In a manageable position to pick up the first, okay?
Quick handoff. Deontay Johnson picking up the first. Let's go.
Quick little end around. Nobody's seen it coming.
That was almost... It happened so fast, I almost couldn't call it.
Yeah. Like, if Deontay Johnson runs any faster, he outruns Pickett, even turning around.
That'll bring up a new set of downs. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left to go till halftime. Steelers down by 7. Steelers are 3 and 5. 3 out of 5, however you want to say it, for picking up those third downs. Pickett in shotgun. Back to pass. He'll scramble a tiny bit. Deep ball. And he trips! Pickens falls in the end zone. Wide open.
Burnt. Straight toasted those safeties. But there's a flag.
Where? It don't say nothing. Now it does.
Offense held. That's a bailout because Pickens was wide open. He got twisted and turned trying to track the ball. Look at this. He looks over his right shoulder. Now his right.
Wow.
Right, more. Turns around, 360, stumbles. The ball was overthrown, but Pickens would have had a better chance if he started. Just switch shoulders you're looking over. There's no need to spin.
He got both defenders on the double move.
Yo, he had probably 10 yards between the closest defender in the end zone. I'm putting the blame on Pickett for that one. Overthrow.
Let's redo it. Back to pass. Little dump off to looks like Deontay there.
On first and 20, that's a good play.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You got to pick up at least a little bit of those yards.
You pick up half of those yards in one play. You're off of a bad fucking a penalty, too.
Yeah.
They did what they had to do to make it manageable again. Because now it brings up, what, 2nd and 10?
2nd and 12, yeah. So the way they've been going, probably an outside handoff to Najee.
Oh, yeah.
Try to get about 5 to 7 of those yards. Nope, he'll keep it to Deontay. If you mark him there, I was going to say...
Yeah, it should be like 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5 maybe now.
They'll use Deontay to pick up those on the outside. Make it 3rd and 4.
Ooh, that's a good spot. It's a generous spot.
Well, he was a lot farther. He got
tackled
up,
back
yeah.
like 5 yards.
I was worried they were going to spot him at the far back one.
But look, if you count, there's more than 4 yards in between those hashes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5 yard.
I love that. That's why I said that's a generous spot.
So on the screen, it's 3rd and 5. And they'll pass again.
That's a flag.
Where is it?
Yeah,
there it is.
Holding all Pickens all day, grabbing his chest, everything.
Went to Pickens.
And that sucks, because that pass looked like it was uncatchable over his head. But you let him go if you know it's uncatchable. Look at this. Grab, snag, stop. It was uncatchable, but don't hold on to him. Especially when you're holding on to him for that long. He could make the claim, with my speed, I could have got there.
That'll be holding. Oh, sorry, pass interference on ex-Steeler Mike Hilton. Used to that anyway.
Right.
Good job, Pete. You're doing well. So a good break there for this Pittsburgh offense.
Bonehead play by Mike Hilton right there. That ball was overthrown. I think it was overthrown. I didn't think Pickens had a shot at it. If so, it would have been a catch of a year type catch. Which Pickens is not out of the question, so...
Bringing up a new set of downs. Man in motion. Handoff. Straight handoff to Najee for a gain of 1. That play was blown up from the beginning.
From the opposite side. It was a rush to the left. He blown it up from the right side. Tackled him from behind.
They'll let this clock wind down to the 2-minute mark.
Cincinnati still leads 17-10. This has been a good game so far. mustache.
You're right. Yeah. What a game. I ain't mad about anything yet.
I honestly thought it was going to be a lightweight blowout, but I'm glad I didn't reflect my bets on those thoughts. So.
Steelers have been moving the ball well, like I said before. That's literally all I'm asking for. I know this team is a young team. It's a different team. I'm not asking you to go
night and day
this
difference.
year and win the Super Bowl because I know it's not realistic. I'm not that kind of person. I'm just asking you to move the ball, take care of the ball when you have it.
There's not a single turnover in this game.
And show me signs of life on defense. And they've done that so far.
Everything has been check, 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 and check. So now what they got to do on defense is now just stop Cincy. You got to stop. That's going to be the biggest test today. Their defense is their best aspect. It looks like they got their offense rolling against this Cincinnati defense, which no one's high on anyways. Steelers are moving. Bengals are moving. The winner's going to be the first defense that steps up and gets a turnover. You get one turnover, and it's going to change the outlook of this game drastically just because it's been so close. We're splitting hairs right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You throw an interception, you done plucked that hair.
What a random commercial. Like, what? I mean, I get the premise of the commercial, but...
We got a score change over here in Dallas. Dallas now putting a whooping on Kirko Chains and company. 20-3. Dak Prescott throws a touchdown to Tony Pollard this time. Pollard, lead receiver, lead rusher. Back up, Zeke, because I know Zeke got the first touchdown. Pollard got the second one.
Yeah, Jerry Jones, stop paying Zeke. Do us all a favor. Do yourself a favor. Stop paying the man. Tony Pollard's putting up just as good as numbers.
Unfortunately,
and making a ton less money.
If you were to just stop paying him now, it might be a breach of contract. He already signed that dotted huge line on that contract for Zeke.
You should have never.
Yeah, that was his biggest thing. Pay Dak, pay your QB, your running backs. You have plenty of them.
2 minutes, 2nd and 9. Kenny all day in the pocket. Deontay Johnson, I can't stand when you do that. He tries to, those little kids who back up and try to juke, be fancy with it.
You lose yards to try to ultimately gain yards, and it doesn't do you any favors. Tons of coaches will just tell you, move forward,
knock it off,
not sideways, forward. I mean, granted, I coached a kid in flag football before that could do that to the whole team.
There are people who are good.
Bo Jackson and Tech Mobile. He was that good. So when he did it, I was cringing. But then, okay, he's so fast, he's going to outrun every kid. But it's not something you want to coach and get fucking comfortable with.
So that'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Pittsburgh Steelers offense.
Yep, division like we talked. Cincinnati's 0-3 in their division, reminiscent of Buffalo. Pittsburgh's actually 1-1, so where Browns are 2-1. And we're last.
Najee Harris, he was on the line of scrimmage coming back to the backfield.
Timeout.
Flag.
Oh, I thought it was timeout. They're not waiting at all.
Who jumped?
False start on Kenny Pickett.
I don't know if I've seen
a false start on a quarterback.
I'll make it 3rd and 9. All right.
That's weird.
And again, no replay. You're talking.
No explanation. You call that fucking from Skeletor, whatever his name is. You call him all the time. Give us some shit on this.
So 3rd and 9, 1 minute and 50 seconds. Kenny back to pass, pressured. Wide open! Kenny Pickett! Let's go!
Still has a chance to be Rookie of the Year.
Kenny Pickett took a hit to a wide open George Pickens.
Pickens starting the season off slow. Now he's blowing up right now. Great week last week from Pickett. Pickett to Pickens. Now the hook up again is there. Jesus.
Their names are so close, I literally don't know who I rooted for, even though I meant to say Pickens.
Right.
I don't know if I said Pickens, Pickett. What a play. Holy moly.
Holy moly. Fart in your brain or something?
Right on to add the extra point, kick straight down the middle, and he will.
That's tie game. Flag.
All right, I'm not even going to... Delay a game on the offense. Pete, I'm sorry I had to wake you up for this.
Right.
So, it'll be another couple seconds before I finally change this. Move the ball back to the 20. Right on to make the official extra point. Oh my. He squeezed it in there.
It almost took away a point.
What is that? 17? I can't see.
17-17. Tie game.
The third tie.
That's a 34-point second half. That sucks. On pace to hit the over for sure.
30.4-point first half. Why are you back on? Did I click that button? I know you weren't on the whole time. I must have clicked something.
What?
My first quarter came back up. Oh, I have my quarters. Hotkeys on the top numbers, and I just used those instead of those stupid hotkeys.
I told you I had a hotkey to record on the button enter. I'll always look down and be like, how long have I been recording? Like the past 30 minutes, I've just been doing nothing, recording nothing.
It's been a great game so far. Just under 2 minutes. Well, I don't even remember. It's got to be a minute 50 seconds or so. A minute 40.
There is a minute 47 seconds left to play, and we do not want to see a field goal. That puts it at 37 and a half.
Is that the Vikings game, though?
I'm looking up there, minute 47.
Oh. I can't see that from here.
Quick score update before we do go into the half, so we don't have to do this later. We already mentioned the Dallas being up 20-3.
Shocker.
And that's 52 seconds from their halftime. Las Vegas and Denver still deadlocked at 7 and 10. Las Vegas has the ball currently with 13 minutes left in the third. I currently need Las Vegas to step it the fuck up because I have them upsetting and winning by 2. Dallas, you're on pace. I just need you to win by 1, and then both of those bets win. Whereas this game and the Bengals and Steelers, this may be the bet I lose for the middle of the day games. You win some, you lose some. You just hope to win more than you lose. And so far, I've been doing that this week, this year. So,
from the mouth of the bettor himself, from the mouth of the degenerate gambler.
I was gonna say, yeah. I'm a young degenerate, so.
Say every degenerate gambler has that tattooed on their chest.
Right, young broke degenerate.
It's like a card that they have in their wallet.
Yep. How you going? My name's Cody Lozier. What do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a degenerate. Just hand him my card. I meant as a job. This is my job. It's a job I never escape. Can never quit this one.
First 10-plus yard touchdown pass in the last 105 drives. What a stat.
Wow. These people at CBS and everything pull all the stops out.
Oh, took a big hit. And what are you doing?
I do not know. You know, it's
like the robot meets Nicki Minaj.
That robot over there twerking. Look at the drive. Wow. The last 10 pass attempts from Burrow have all been completions. 2 of them for touchdowns. Longest is 29 on the touchdown.
All right, this defense got to do something big.
In the back day, in
the back day,
in the back field. Lone man in the backfield and shotgun. Burrow steps back to pass. He has time for the first time tonight. He scrambles to
TJ
his right.
swings under him.
And he throws it away. You see TJ barreling at you. You better get rid of the ball fucking fast. Because in TJ Watt's head, when he's barreling down on you, he's playing smear the queer. He's hitting anyone that has that ball. Distance needs 38 yards to get to the Pittsburgh 38-yard line, actually. So, the minute 35, 2nd and 10, 38 yards needed for a field goal. Even an attempt at a field goal. That's not even a make. Burrow in the backfield with Pirine. Shotgun. Takes a hike. Clean pocket.
Caught in between defenders. Wow.
Another one to Higgins. Higgins has been clutch this game.
Wish it was Boyd. If anybody's going to get the ball. He's on my fantasy team.
I got Chase, but he's on the bench. Pirine will step out of the backfield. Now Burrow's a lone man and shotgun. The ball's hiked. Watt always with the pressure. Had a wide open man
Looked like he
to
stopped
Boyd,
running.
but it was too far outside, and Boyd couldn't get to it. Brings up another 2nd down attempt. 2nd and 10. Minute left. Come on, these fucking Raiders need to do something, dude. You're killing me. Burrow again, lone man in the backfield. 2 men out wide left, Hurst to the right. That's not Hurst. I always see the long hair and think it's Hurst. Oh, a high point grab from Higgins.
He's done.
He comes down on his tailbone. He's injured. He gets the first down. See the ref just sneak in there and grab the ball and run? He doesn't give 2 shits about the injured player because the clock's still moving. He was injured on the sideline.
Yeah, dude, that hurt. They'll just cut.
Burrow in the backfield, and that short attempt to number 83. No good. That'll stop the clock at least. He came down inbounds. I thought they were going to stop that clock.
Well, if he comes down inbounds, why would they stop it?
I mean, because he got injured in the field. Normally you get injured in the field, even if you roll off, they'll take a timeout because that's the rule. And technically, they probably didn't do it because since he only had
it's
one.
weird. Like,
yeah.
It's not like he got up fast.
No, he was laying there for
the refs had to go take the ball from him.
And he wasn't off the field at that time.
Oh, deflected!
Oh,
Picked off! Levi Wallace, let's go.
There we go. You just stopped 3 points from adding to the first half total. That's what I like to see.
That was the big thing that needed to happen.
What I say, first team to come up with a turnover, it may change the outcome of this game. Who gets the ball coming in the second half?
It was deflected by Robert Spillane, undercut by Levi, and picked off by Wallace. Levi Wallace. Those are the same 2 people.
Even after the tip, it still looked like it was going to be a completion. Yeah. But great play by the defender, stepping in front. Making a diving catch. That ball doesn't look like it moves either. That's a completion.
If I remember correctly, Bengals received. Did you start play calling first? I think you did.
Yeah, I did. Bengals received. Steelers should get the ball. Well, that's a defensive stop by the Steelers. I don't think they're going to come down and get points themselves. Still got 31 seconds left, so you never know.
Now they're reviewing the play.
That ball doesn't
It's
move.
in his hands.
Yeah, the
it
ball
does
doesn't
not move. You know, if they turn this,
he's got hands.
If they
underneath
turn this
of
over,
it.
this bar is all one piece, and it will get flipped.
Yeah, so someone who needs to keep their heart out of the game.
Well, no, this is
that's bad.
This is one that they will turn over. They'll go to New York.
Even be looking at this.
He'll talk for 5 minutes about how his parents used to play football. And
Let me give him my background. And they keep showing the worst angles. That's the worst part. That's fine. You have something up in the air you need to look at. Look at the angles the refs would be looking at because they shouldn't be using any of this to make a decision.
Yeah, you got the farthest camera angle possible. I'll watch it.
Send it up. Send it up. I need it.
That guy's still taking video from the parking lot. I need to see what he saw.
I need to turn this shit into vector images. Look how blurry this shit goes. It goes from 1040 to 420 right off rip. That ball doesn't move.
The nose touches the ground, but it's allowed to touch as long as the ball does not move.
And he's got his hands underneath of it.
The first part to hit is his wrist. I don't know how that doesn't hurt.
I'm sure it does, but they're just not bitches like us. That's an interception.
Call confirmed. Interception.
There you go. What took you guys 5 minutes took us 2 seconds. Here's my resume.
Yo, I never saw one of those heat fans. Do you see that?
Yeah, I've seen them before.
It was like my infrared heater thing, but just a fan. It's sweet. So 30 seconds left to make something happen. Just kidding, Pete. You want to talk?
Let's go. Take another 30 seconds.
Oh, I thought you were going to call him again. You know, false start on Deontay Johnson.
We just want to go back and look at the last play.
So 30 seconds now, 5 yards farther than you had to go. 1st and 15. All tied up. 17-17. Pickett, back to pass. A little dump off the middle to Harris. And he'll pick up 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3 yards shy. I got to count because the last time they spotted the ball for Pittsburgh, it wasn't right.
They spotted it right. The graphic was wrong.
The number was wrong.
Like it was 5 yards away from the first down. That was correct, but they said 4. That was wrong. Warming up Das Boot. And that'll be the new guy, right? He looks pumped over there on the sideline.
Who's been doing good so far, yeah. Can't complain about him.
Which I don't understand how you really warm up for kicks when you want to see when you kick it, when it leaves your foot, if you're splicing it to the left or to the right. They can't do that on the sideline. They kick it into a net so you don't know if it's going left, going right, so you don't know make adjustments. I don't know. I'm not a kicker.
2nd and 3. 24 seconds left. Pickett in the backfield, running back, I'm assuming Harris beside him. He'll block. He'll come out. Looks like Freiermuth. Stop the clock.
It does. It stops it.
Just a couple yards shy of the field goal.
He almost didn't get out of bounds there. Would have had to burn a timeout.
Sorry, not a field goal. The target area.
Yeah.
A couple yards shy of the field goal.
19 degrees. They're in Pittsburgh right now.
And almost just as many seconds left to go in the first half. Oh, what a transition. 1st and 10. Looks like 4 yards to get to the field goal target line. Pickett, keep. No, he won't. He'll pass. Freiermuth again. And he stays up fighting down to the 14.
That'll be a timeout.
You got to take a timeout here.
Took 3 Bengals defenders to finally bring Freiermuth down after he shrugged the first tackle.
Boo! 8 seconds left to go.
Look at that. Kenny Pickett up in the pocket. Scrambles. Looks like he could have picked up the first on his feet. He said, no, I got Freiermuth for 30. Let's go. Rips away from the first defender.
I thought he was going to keep it.
What he broke 2 tackles. He broke the initial, broke the second, and then after he broke the second, 3 additional people needed to come up to finally bring him down. That's impressive.
They will adjust the clock. 9 seconds left. 1st and 10.
9 seconds left. They're within field goal range. So my prediction of Steelers getting a turnover to stop putting points on the clock, they may put 3 on there anyways.
Kenny Pickett, 13 of 18, 139 yards and a touchdown. Ball on the 14-yard line. Kenny Pickett back to pass. Got a wide open Najee for a gain of 2.
They'll call
3
the timeout.
seconds.
They have to.
You have to take your time out. You're kicking a field goal.
The only thing that sucks here is now with that they don't even have time to run one small pass, even get in between the hashes or anything.
No, it's straight, 3 seconds. Yeah. It's got to be a field goal.
Now they're lined up to the left hash mark, kicking a probably finally said probably 35, 39 maybe.
Yeah, something. It's got to be something like
He's
that.
already made a 42. His only one he attempted. Yeah, and say Steelers could lead for the first time. I didn't even think of that. It's crazy. 30-yard attempt. They had a lot closer than I thought they were. Ball at about the 11. 30-yard attempt. Left hash.
They'll ice him.
Oh. Let's see if Wright's cold. Can he adapt?
Before we get to the kickoff, because they'll probably go to the 40-minute commercial. If you're liking the stream, yeah. If you're liking the stream, let us know. Show us some love. Facebook, YouTube, our two main ones. Sports Beast channel.
Did you see that? Is that why you did that earlier?
What?
Heather? Move.
Oh no, that's just what we do. Like I was saying, if you're liking the stream, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, show us some love in the chat. Come hang out with us. That's all we're asking for. We ain't asking for your money.
Pop a squat and lend us your eyeballs.
Sports Beast does have merch, but I'm not asking you to buy it just yet. 3 seconds left. The kick is up.
It's good.
Kick is good.
There we go.
Matthew Wright. Pittsburgh's first lead of the game that will take us into halftime.
Puts them up 20-17. That's a 37-point total half. So if you're like me, waiting for the under to stay under 41, you're probably wrong. I'm sorry. We're about to lose money on this one.
All right. With that being said, first half wrapped up. We are going to go to our halftime as well. We will be back as soon as the action commences. welcome back. I almost messed it up. Second quarter, third quarter. Pittsburgh up 20-17 and will get the ball. McPherson kicking off. Oh, and he will not return it this time. A little 2 yards into the end zone, and he will kneel it down. As you can see, I have an empty chair beside me. Cody's off camera.
Never felt so much pressure to chew before.
He picked a little bit too big of a slice of pizza that he's trying to finish. But we are into the third quarter. Pittsburgh got to keep up this momentum. They're looking good. They got to stay good. And there's the man of the hour.
I'm here.
Yeah. Pickett, little sidearm pass. Deontay Johnson, gain of about 3/4 of a yard. Luckily for Pickett, looked like a wide receiver screen type play, but it was almost deflected. Could have been picked off by the defense coming in off that side. 2nd and 9. Najee Harris way in the backfield, man in motion, handoff to Harris, and he will get stuffed at the line.
Damn. A whole train of Bengals waiting to hit him. It's like they weren't stacking the tackle, they were just waiting in line. Hendrickson, he left the game early. Apparently he's back in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab my fucking monster. I blew it.
Oh.
Coming back from halftime.
We only have a select amount of time during halftime, and sometimes you forget some stuff. Ball on the 26.5-yard line. Kenny Pickett back to pass. Underthrown to Sims at his feet. 4th and 9. The Cincinnati Bengals defense showing up for the first, maybe second time this game. Punt handled at the 25-yard line and wrapped up at the 30.
First punt of the second half, fellas. Let's hope we get about 20 more because we need the under.
So they're doing what they need to do, as in Cincy is. They got to stop there.
Right.
Didn't let Steelers put up any points on the board.
Now let's see if Bengals can come back and answer. Take the lead back over.
They got to get points on the board and vice versa. The Steelers, they had a big play going into half with that interception. A drive that didn't look the hottest right now. Their defense just gotta keep them, at least keep them to 3. Keep them to what's been going on, answering back and forth all game. Now you have the lead.
Not a whole lot of room for error. We got 4 points to work with. They had 37 for a total right now. Yeah, 20-17. Yeah. We got to go scoreless here. This whole half, we got to hope for scores. Scoreless.
I'm fine with that. Steelers finally got the lead. I'm fine with that.
We need 3 points, okay? If this game ends in a tie, that's the best for me right now. It pushes at least my money line pick, and then I still win the over and under bet. So that's the best case scenario for me right now. It's 41.5. It's 41 straight up. So, or somehow Cincinnati decides to score 4 points, take the lead by 1, they get a win, and it pushes my bet. I win the money line. I'm not winning both of them. That's the one thing that can't happen right now. Fuck. myself in a bad situation. Look at that. We got another score from Dallas. Dallas now putting the hurt on the Vikings. 30-3 now with 12.5 left in the third quarter. Las Vegas was able to muster up a field goal. They tie it. It's now 10-10.
Yeah, I want Las Vegas on that one.
Me too. I got Las Vegas.
I feel for Derek Carr. I don't believe in any of the hype, as most people don't now, in Russell Wilson.
No. He's a bad cook. Russell Wilson's a bad cook. Vegas actually favored Denver. So isn't that a slight to a team from Las Vegas?
Kind of.
Yeah, it'd make you feel motivated if anything. Joe Burrow, lone man in the backfield. He's in shotgun. Ball's hiked. Quick pass over to Higgins again on a little slant. Picks up the first down and then some. Probably a pickup of 15-17.
Just surrounded by a sea of black jerseys, too, and still came away with it.
Yeah. Quick sling on the slant, and it looked like Steelers defenders were frozen.
Not a hand up.
Yeah, exactly. Like 3 of them surrounding him just doing this. Joe Burrow. Backfield this time with Samaje. Shotgun. Hike. Fake handoff. Pass over on the right side to Higgins. The first great defended play against Higgins. Higgins has had his way with him all day so far on these short passes, but that time the defender was able to break it up. Good defense by the Steelers right there. Look, gets his hands right in between there.
Levi Wallace, the one who came away with the interception going into half.
Here we go, defense.
And they didn't show it, but there was a clean hit on Burrow, too. First time.
Like I said, Burrow's been getting hit. No sack yet, but he's been being hit all game. Burrow motions a man out wide right. He's lone shotgun. Ball's hiked. He's in the pocket.
There's his first hit!
As we talk about it.
T.J. Watt and Highsmith coming together, getting the first sack of the game.
I don't know what. Instantly, like right off the hike, he tries to bum rush his own line. Like he sees Watt coming off the edge too quick or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Highsmith. I think he's seen too far.
Both you were screwed either way.
That's like as soon as the ball was hiked in Burrow's hands, he didn't like it. He's like, let me just do something, anything. He sacked 31 times this season, Joe Burrow, second most in the NFL. He's in shotgun yet again. Seen him under the center very few times. He's got more pressure by Highsmith again, has to throw it away. This defensive pressure is legit.
Cam Hayward coming in to put the pressure on him as well.
It's Highsmith right there off the edge, always getting there. But Hayward is the one that gets the hit. And Huber will punt the ball away.
Back-to-back punts.
This is the last punt was the only other punt by the Bengals.
Sims back again. He's been doing pretty well so far. Handled at the 5. Brought down at the 9.
With these punts anymore, if they're fielding it at the 1, you can't tell if that's a good call or not because how the ball is going to bounce after the field.
Yeah.
Lately, I've been seeing a ton of return special teams clutching it up within the 5, so you almost can't even play. You should have just fair called and take what you get.
Yeah.
Don't let the ball bounce anymore, unless it's going in the end zone for sure.
Bring up the stream. I just want to see it. How can you see? Oh, I see.
Before we left for halftime, it said 7, though. So.
Wow.
That's what Heather's saying.
Yeah, that's I just don't pay attention. I don't see that part of it.
Right. There's actually a score change. Broncos are up by 3 now, 13-10. Raiders will take the ball. It's already third down. So, I mean, some other good games. This Raiders and Denver game looks like a boring game, but it's close. The Dallas and Minnesota is just a blowout from start to finish.
Yeah, that's incredible. Not even going to...
I called it. Just saying. I was surprised Dallas was favored only by 1, to be honest. Like, I know Minnesota's up there in the power rankings, but I haven't heard a single person have faith that they're one of the best. Nobody's saying, "Oh, we're 8-1, Vikings to the Super Bowl," or 8-1, 9-1, whatever the fuck they are. They only have 1 loss, and nobody's saying they're going to the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, they are 8-1. I was right. Dude, how long can you possibly be on commercial for?
This is like the longest commercial ever.
It's ridiculous. We're doing that. Let's get into the box score, I guess. Next one.
And we're back.
The rushing game is non-existent from Cincinnati. Joe Mixon's only got 20 yards and 9 attempts as a team. Steelers, on the other hand, are actually doing better. Najee's got 56 and a touchdown. And as a team, they've rushed 15 times for 71 yards. So, Sue has the rushing edge. Passing edge should go to Cincy. But we'll go over that next commercial break.
1st and 10, ball at the 10-yard line. 9-yard line, sorry. Under center. Handoff, quick handoff to Najee Harris. Picking up 3-4 yards.
Another play that should have been stopped in the backfield, but the constant movement, he makes it a gain.
Yeah, the more you watch him, you're right, the more he looks like Le'Veon.
Now, I did not see this in the first couple games, or even last
the first year,
Yeah.
exactly. He was just a, once I get running straight, Derrick Henry, bulldozer kind of player.
Let's rely on the line. I think he's learned you can't rely on the line. You got to make
Not this one.
You got to make cuts before you get to the line.
Dump off to Freiermuth.
Tight end screen.
He'll get a pickup of 3 yards, bringing up 3rd down. 3rd and 4. And they've utilized their tight ends very well this game. Way more than they have the other games. It's like it's like they have a different coordinator in there. Like he's scared and needs to do something. Kenny Pickett in the backfield, shotgun. Najee right beside him. He'll go out on a little wheel route.
Oh,
Scramble.
pressure.
Whoa, deep ball. Uh-oh. Freiermuth went up for it, collided with Apple and another defender. He landed hurt.
Oh, yeah.
He takes a knee to the ribs.
Eli Apple elevates to deflect the pass, and an inadvertent elbow straight to the
Why are you
solar
that?
plex.
You are spread out so far, though.
Yeah. It's like he
doing
goes
the jump, man.
He goes in the air, and his legs instantly start spreading. Eli Apple came down rough, too, but, I mean... Coming down's rough, better than taking a fucking knee to the chest. It wasn't even the chest; it was the stomach. It avoided the padding.
So that'll bring up 4th and 4.
I can't get
Out
over
comes
how
Harvin.
thick this guy is.
Another terrible point.
Yeah,
Hit him!
Oh,
Dang
did you
it.
see that? I was getting ready to say, let him get laid the fuck out. There was not a fair catch. They could have cleaned him. And how was that not a fair catch? The rules for a fair catch is your hands has to come above your shoulders. That was clearly a fair catch. I don't know what went wrong.
Well, there's a flag, obviously.
Right?
Like,
Get your ass out here. At first, it looks like he's just going to field it. It's after a bounce. That's I've never seen that before.
Not once.
So the punt, the guy lets it bounce first, and then when the ball bounces in the air, he's waiting for it. He waits for a fair catch after the bounce. And it's a 5-yard penalty for what? Illegal touching after that, or what? I don't know what they called on it.
They came back and said 5-yard penalty, receiving team. That was it.
And that's all that happened. Ball bounced, it's in the air. Then he waits for a fair catch, catches it. Steelers players are feasting on him, like waiting to tackle him. But they didn't. 5 seconds after the play, then they start tackling him. So I don't think it was a clean fair catch or a legal fair catch.
Yeah, it can't be. How are you going to call a fair catch after it hits the ground?
I didn't see it hit the ground at first. I thought it was just a clean catch. Like,
yo, these angles are tricky. It's crazy what you miss
yeah.
when they try to hide it.
Oh, they could totally be setting every game up, and every audience that isn't there in person wouldn't know what the hell's going on. That was I want to know what they officially called the flag for. Was it like, would it be illegal touching or illegal signaling or something? I don't know.
It's weird because they said history was made too. I heard that.
That's what I like. What the?
Like the first ever call was just made today.
That's it. Let's go to the play-by-play. Too far ahead. Am I?
No, it would be during that one right there, the one you're on.
Be during this one?
Yeah, it
That's
should
the
be.
Steelers ball.
No, it's the Steelers punt.
Oh, Steelers punt, so they return, so it'd be right here. Yeah. Taylor, Cincinnati, 46 for no game. Penalty on Taylor. Invalid fair catch signal.
Wow.
I've never seen that, but I assume that that's the only thing logical. Like, they're going to make up a call? If history has been made, have they been waiting for this to happen, or did they just make something up? Like, hey, you can't do that. I don't know what the fuck you can do, but you can't do that.
You can do a lot of things. That wasn't one of them.
Right? It's like, it's one of those trial and error games after 80 years of playing football. It's the first time it's ever came up.
Yeah, I mean, that is a good question. Was that an actual in the rule book
before the game,
before
the play? Yeah.
Yes.
Have they just been having that rule banked and no one's committed it?
Wow.
It's a good question. Burrow in the backfield looks like P. Ryan. They've been going with P. Ryan a lot over Mixon today. I don't know why.
Yeah, I was thinking that coming back.
P. Ryan to the left, though, gets about 5 yards. 10 minutes left in the third. Second down. Steelers up by 3. It was a 5-yard gain, exactly. Is it just me, or has Tomlin been looked like disgruntled all game?
That's how he always looks.
Like, he usually has his shades on. He's usually stunting a little bit.
That's
but
why, because
now
you
he
can
just
see
looks,
his eyes.
I can see the shape of his eyebrows. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Burrow in the backfield. P. Ryan stepped up, not under the eye. Takes the snap.
Oh,
that was a terrible
all got
pass.
Deflected. There's no way it didn't.
I was going to say, that was fucking my backyard passes to my kids. 10 yards behind him.
Say Ogunjobi was coming in to get pressure.
Another tip pass. What is that, like the third tip pass at the line for the Steelers team?
Gotta be Miles Jack again.
Third tip pass. One was intercepted. One should have been intercepted, and this current one was close.
It was very close.
Again, shotgun. 3rd and 5. P. Ryan back there with him to his left. He'll switch him off to his right. Ball's hiked. He's got time. They only rush 5. Caught. First down, and then 3 over to Hayden Hurst. That was one of the cleanest pockets I've seen from Burrow right now. Like,
in a while.
and it was because watch, he
Yep.
falls, or else he had the pressure all day. Watt doesn't fall, he's getting another sack that play. Now to bring up 1st and 10. Burrow in the backfield with P. Ryan. He'll hand it off up the middle. P. Ryan shrugs his shoulder, avoids a tackle, and pick up 8 on the first attempt.
Bush riding on the back of him to bring him down.
Again, we bring it up again. Steelers have to stop this Cincinnati. They did it twice already. They know they can do it. They've turned them over. turned him. That sounds so sexual. They've turned him over. They've gotten a turnover on him. P. Ryan, spread wide left. Burrow in shotgun. Hike. Only rushing 4. Plenty of time.
Wide
Man
open.
downfield. It's Higgins deep. He's at the 5 or 6 yard line. Blown coverage on the play.
Very bad by Wallace. Jeez. Yeah.
It's all
Almost
Higgins.
5 yards on him. 2 yards on
I
him.
haven't seen a single play go to Boyd yet.
Yeah.
It's all Higgins today.
That makes me curious if I played him or not. I hope not at this point.
Yeah, that would suck. First and goal. Burrow in the backfield. P. Ryan yet again. Man in motion. Off to the left. He'll line up with Boyd.
Oh!
Almost a blown up play. Burrow has to keep it. And now they're at the 1 yard line. That should have been a loss of at least 3 yards. It was blown up so bad.
Highsmith. Wow.
Highsmith should have got blocked, but the blocker, as soon as the ball was hiked, he took off right. That left Highsmith untouched. It's actually a good thing he tackled the running back and not Joe Burrow, or it would have been a sack. Second and goal. Ball at the 1 yard line. Burrow scrambles right. He's got a man in the end zone. He throws it. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Hayden Hurst.
That's not Hayden Hurst. That's number 16.
Oh, Irwin. He got the long hair too. That's all I saw. I didn't even see the number.
Do we ain't even got him on here?
I'm
looking at Steelers. My fault.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like they just pick a dude up. Trenton Irvin, like the 4th wide receiver on this team. I've seen him out there a lot. His hair reminds you of Hayden Hurst.
I thought it was
sticking out of the helmet, but he comes up with his first catch and the first touchdown for him today.
Looks like apparently of his career too. He's holding on to that ball.
Oh yeah, he's pocketing it.
Pocketing.
Ooh, bad snap. They were still able to get a set clean, and it's good. 24-20. Cincinnati retakes the lead.
There goes Cody's bet.
Fuck, that's right. Damn it. I forgot all about that. Oh, that sucks, fellas. Wanted the under at 41. It's now over. Sitting at what, 43, 44 right now? 44. Yeah. Jeez, let me mark that down for a while. Now, we just got to hope Cincinnati comes out on top for the money line only. Like I said, I don't know what Corey took money line.
Oh, yeah, I was going to check and I forgot. I'm pretty sure I took Cincinnati. Yes, I did take Cincinnati. New York. I can't believe they lost like that. I can't believe Minnesota's losing like that. I thought it'd at least be close. Are we frozen?
No, I'm just
Do you
paused.
see me?
I'm
Yeah.
paused.
I look like I'm howling.
I think it paused because I went into the screensaver.
Oh.
Yeah, there's me typing. We're good.
Make sure you're showing us some love in the chat. Be active in the chat. Let us know who you got to win this game. Let us know if you got any bets. Cody's just lost his bet on that touchdown by Cincy. Let us know what you got. Just be active in the chat for us. That's what we want to see. We're here to communicate. We're here to just chill out and have fun. That's the whole point of this.
6-4 on my bets on the week. So, I mean, I just lost one. But I still got winners waiting. And like I said, let's go over to the other scores on the middays.
Oh, I forgot that poll.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about a poll. Las Vegas going up against Denver. They're currently down by 3. 10 minutes left in the fourth. I need Las Vegas to win or cover by 2. Right now, we're not hitting either of those. So, come on. Dallas ahead 37-3. They're not going to stop scoring, so it's a good thing I didn't go under that set game. I had Dallas winning by, 3? Dallas winning by 1. That may not happen. They may go too far over and then still cost me money. But no, that one's hitting automatically. Check that one right there. I'm going to go and mark it down.
Sims will handle it at the 11. Tried to cut up a hole. Quickly closed. Brought down at the 23-yard line.
I already marked Cincy winning this game stupidly, so I hope they win. I don't have to use any whiteout. I did that last week when you sent me the picture of my picks, and I was going through just labeling it because I couldn't write a strike through or mark. I just read red dot for wrong, blue dot for right, and I went too far ahead and I blue dotted some ones that weren't even out yet. So I'm like, fuck, now I gotta wait to see if I win, and I had to go back and change a couple.
Wow, Sims got the ball quick in the backfield.
Ooh, he got body slammed.
Blown up by Eli Apple is who it was.
Eli Apple defensively has been all over this game, so he's also had some bad plays, pass interference, almost injured Freiermuth.
He's so quick. Sims.
He's very quick. I'm
fast.
assuming that's why they love him returning.
Yeah.
Yards this half so far, 69 from the Bengals, 4 from the Steelers.
2nd and 13. Looks like they got Freiermuth doing a little dance out there. Oh, Pickett feels the pressure, scrambles out of the pocket, and throws it away. That'll bring up 3rd and 13. They can't be doing this with these drives. You've been playing well all game until the second half came around.
Looks like Cincy's finally dialing up their pressure on the quarterback. Pickett felt that pressure fast, and the ends collapsed. Bengals got 4 men up front. They're clearly not blitzing right now.
13 yards to go. Pickett shotgun. Pass to Freiermuth. No, Gentry, sorry.
Not enough.
Not enough for the first down. Looked like they were about 3-4 yards short.
The punt team will come out. That's 2 punts in a row from the Steelers. Kirk Cousins is down 34 points, and he's still in his 18 pass attempts. Is Minnesota even trying it right now?
Sounded decent.
Oh, what a hit! There you go. He's doing
there he is again.
Twerking robot again.
It's like the weird thriller.
It's the dumb thriller.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
don't mix up the thriller. The thriller's golden as it is. But yeah, it's a weird thriller to where you're just pulling your ass from side to side. Is that Derek Carr?
No, it's TJ Watt, you idiot.
Oh,
why would they be showing Derek Carr?
That's what I was wondering. I was like, did they go over to the Raiders game? Burrow in the backfield with Pirine. Higgins out left.
Looks like they got man-to-man on the top of the screen. Oh, picked off!
What
Not
an
even
interception.
batted. My boy TJ Watt getting big at the line of scrimmage. Doesn't even give it a chance to get batted. He's like, nope, that's mine.
That was pretty damn incredible.
Wow.
Joe Burrow with his second interception of the game. Look at that. Watt says, nope, ain't no tip today. It's mine.
Wow.
I'm not tipping it for a teammate. I'm not tipping it for a receiver. I'm tipping it for myself. And he does. He bats it down and then finally gets a hold of it.
Wow.
Went from Joe Cool to Macaulay Culkin real fast.
He did too. Like his body language is like, oh, come on, man.
What you want? You want scoliosis in 2 seconds?
Kenny Pickett, shotgun, man in motion. Najee will slip out. Deep pass. Oh, his almost got picked off. Overthrown to the receiver in the end zone. I didn't even realize they were that close.
I didn't either. Look, here's the other one. He did it to him last time.
Yeah.
Watt had a very, very reminiscent play where he jumps, he elevates, he blocks, and he snags and catches it in.
That's crazy. He's getting
almost identical, yeah.
Shoved as he's staring down that ball too.
He leaves the ground, so therefore he's losing any type of leverage he could have had.
Pick it under center.
To pick it off, and it all
Najee Harris will take it from the backfield. Pick up about 5 yards. What a play.
That was incredible. This could have just changed the tide. Like, he's not even over there celebrating, talking. He's right back to the tablet looking what he can do better. That's what I love about T.J. Watt. I hate when you see people have a bad play and then they're just sitting there sulking. You grab a fucking tablet, you figure some shit out.
Ball on the 16, 15-yard line. Call it 16 and a half. Pickett.
Bengals with an 8-man front.
Deontay cutting across the field. Not even looking at the quarterback.
Bad throw. That play just, again, Bengals pressure got in there on him. Pickett had to release it so fast. It was an inaccurate throw. The receiver wasn't even ready.
That'll bring a 4th and 4. You're going to at least try to get a field goal out of this one. You're close. Yep, there's the field goal unit.
Make it a 1-point game if they can get this. And this will bring up their 4th straight 3 and out. In between those, they came off of interceptions, but 6 points off of 2 turnovers so far today for the Steelers. They're down 1. Cincinnati's getting the ball next. That's a crazy stat if they end and they lose.
What's up?
If Steelers end up losing, that's going to be a stat to look at. Points off turnovers. They turned the ball over twice and could only get a field goal off both of them so far.
Well, when your defense ain't stopping anybody, it's not as impressive as you'd like it to be, but
right.
Because 6 points off of 2 turnovers, not bad if you're not letting them score on the other end.
Yeah, but when they're coming back the next drive getting 7.
Yeah, exactly. They still blowing the whistle? Ball's been kicked for like 4 minutes.
I don't even know what's going on right now. You think we'd be watching the kickoff already?
I'm honestly surprised they're not going to a commercial. Then we'll go to kickoff
I was
and
waiting,
then back to commercial.
It's like, yeah, they scored. Normally that's typical time for commercial.
Must have ran out of commercial time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like, we'll put all the commercial time in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
2-minute warning, boom, all commercial.
Kick just to the end zone. And he'll have a hole.
Ooh, he gets almost to the 45-yard line.
It's been a returner's day today.
It really has. Great field position off a lot of these returns.
We're still in the 3rd quarter, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm glad.
It's getting close to the 4th, but not quite.
So I wasn't sure, and normally it's after halftime is when I screw it up.
Right.
So I'm trying to stay on top of things.
Burrow in the backfield with P. Ryan. Pressure, he
Wow.
just dumps it down. Not an intentional grounding because P. Ryan was in the area after the release. It looked like they were trying to set up a screen. Pressure came too fast. Burrow had to bail out.
I don't like that. You don't call it intentional grounding, but you intentionally throw it at the ground.
But there's
at
a
the feet
receiver. There's a receiver in the area.
of a receiver.
The rule is like if
Change the name.
If there's no receiver in the area, you shouldn't have been throwing it there. So that's intentional grounding. But if there's a receiver, there's still a chance that it could have been intercepted as well. That's the only reason they call it good.
I just don't like that.
Burrow lone man in shotgun.
Highsmith
has pressure.
Ooh.
He gets the completion. Guess who? It's Higgins over the middle.
He's got to have a ton of catches.
Like, I'm about to go in and
that's
look at
the only
stats
thing.
right
the only name you've said. Hayden Hurst at least once or twice.
Yeah.
That's it.
They got the one dude has 1 touchdown, but other than that,
9 catches for 148 yards.
Yeah.
Wow. That doesn't seem that many for as many times as I've heard his name.
And a run up the middle by P. Ryan will go nowhere, bringing up 2nd down.
Cam Hayward in on the stop.
There was a score in the Las Vegas and Denver game. Las Vegas, with 5 minutes left, ties the game up. 13-13. Denver ball at Las Vegas 36. Burrow in the backfield. P. Ryan with him. Now gets switched over to his left. No. He will step up. Now he's off center. Ball's hiked. He's feeling pressure. He's feeling pressure. He has to get rid of it. It's caught. To Irwin. Irwin was stood up and then laid out at the end of the whistle.
Yeah. Steelers got the pressure in there.
Yeah.
More than just one person, too.
Again, guess who? Fucking Watt. They got Watt on one side, Highsmith on the other side. One side is coming down.
What are you trying to wave a beach towel for?
I seen that too. Like, you're gonna be hitting everyone else in the head.
He was hitting himself in the face.
3rd and 2nd. Hand off, right up the middle.
Highsmith. It was the same play. He came in untouched.
I thought Highsmith came in like a bat out of hell. It looked like he was blowing up this play to bring up 4th.
He literally didn't know who to tackle.
A half a second too late, and the handoff was already there. I thought it was blown up. You could see Burrow panicking. You see his face. He's like, "Oh shit! Take the ball! Take the ball!" I just know Burrow did not want that ball when Highsmith was coming in that quick. Burrow in the backfield with Samaje again. Samaje instead will switch up offset. Ball's hiked. He's feeling
TJ!
Not so.
Highsmith.
What?
Oh.
How? TJ Watt tackles Burrow in the back, and then TJ just falls to the ground, and Burrow doesn't move. Watch this. It looked like Burrow just said, "Get the hell off me."
Oh, he
Didn't
slipped.
move.
He slipped. He went a little too far.
Yeah. It looked like Burrow doesn't even budge after Watt hits him. It looked like he tackles and slips right off to the side of him, and then he can't hold on to his foot.
Did you see the duty number 71 he just put on his back? I'd be tired after that, too.
I just like...
It's like 3 times his size.
You did not expect Burrow to stay standing up. Burrow, 2nd and 10. Hiked again, dead ball.
Delay a game. Better be. Oh, no.
Timeout.
Sorry. A little premature Pete there.
Pete, go back home.
It looks like... Who took the timeout? Cincy, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Oh, that's why he
I
hasn't
seen it
been
earlier.
there.
I've been forgetting to bring it up every time. Joe Mixon is actually out with a concussion right now. Has been since before halftime. So
I was going to say, there's got to be something up with him because there's no way you're just...
it's
leaving it
Samaje
out.
every time. Like, I haven't even seen Samaje's back up.
Yeah, when they don't want to... When Samaje needs to catch his breath, they just throw the ball. Don't even put in a backup.
Samaje's back up. He's in there right now. Burrow and shotgun. And another bad pass at the line. Burrow. The Steelers defense is like every time he tries to rocket a pass, the whole line is jumping.
Tyson Alualu batted that one down. Look at TJ just waving people off. That's a big dude to be waving off, too.
Almost batted it to TJ. Watch. If you watch, TJ reaches for it.
Yeah, if it's within 10 feet of him, he's trying to catch it.
Oh, yeah, he should be, too. That dude's a dog. Third down conversions. So far, they're second and 3. It's third down and 10 right now.
Highsmith bullying.
They're feeling the pressure.
Sacked!
A loss of 3.
Cam Hayward on the sack.
Will bring up fourth down. And Steelers will be getting the ball back.
Wow. That was the defense.
This is field goal range, but it's going to be deep. It's going to be deep field goal, so McPherson will have like a 50-some yarder out for him. So this is not guaranteed by any means. And one had already been blocked by the Steelers too, so here we go. Yep, at McPherson. He's out. 54-yard attempt with 37 seconds left in the third. The kick is up. The kick is good.
Dang it.
Cincinnati goes up 27-23.
What a game this has been, though.
This has been a good game. Hell of a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
I mean, this Steelers defense, everybody getting in on the action. Tyson Alualu, obviously TJ Watt.
Yeah, I'll say Watt.
Highsmith, like everybody. Hayward's been active all game. Crazy.
Another score change. Denver kicks a field goal of their own. They go up 16-13. 3 minutes left. Las Vegas ball. It's already fourth down. They're going to have to try to pull out a completion out of their ass just to save the day. Okay, I'm going to say. Catch up.
So 31 seconds left to go in this third quarter.
McPherson will kick the ball off.
Sims will take it at the 4. Speedster gets through, gets tripped up.
Could have been another good return, but it comes out to about the 24-25 on par with a fair catch. Or touchback, I mean. Denver's got the ball with 3 minutes left. Up by 3. Raiders have 2 timeouts.
25 seconds left in the third. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Pickett under center. Najee 5 yards back. Straight to Najee. He'll bump it out to the side. Can't quite make the corner, but he'll pick up 4.
Made something out of nothing.
Yeah. Met with a couple defenders right at the line of scrimmage, but he shook them off for at least a few gains. And that will bring us to the fourth quarter, and I would like to say this is the first time
Let's go, baby!
in the history of the last couple weeks.
Very short history.
That I have not screwed up the quarter count.
I would have screwed it up because I forgot to switch it up into the fourth already. So
There was one little incident where the first quarter bounced back up on top of the second quarter.
So technically, he wasn't wrong. He just added that it was first as well as second quarter.
Yes, you just couldn't read it.
So pretty much, you just had to read it. It's still in the first half.
Exactly. But it's been a good stream so far. Been a fun stream so far. If you're liking what you're seeing, make sure you're commenting in the chat. so we can talk to you as well, talk to us, whatever it may be. Again, if you like the content, make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribe. We're trying to build a big community here just to chill out and have fun. That's what we're here for. Sports Beast, YouTube, Facebook. Those are our main two.
Subscribe!
We also do Twitter. We do some TikToks every now and again when we're feeling a little froggy. Make sure you're checking those out. Also, Ballers on a Budget. Pretty much all those same platforms. Mainly YouTube and Facebook. Make sure you're showing him some love with his sports content. He also does gaming as well. He'll have a couple games, which I haven't seen in a while.
I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't seen it in a while either, dude.
I haven't seen nobody post to my channel.
I do not have time to play video games recently. I would love it, but we just got a VR, and me and my daughter are talking about recording what we see and stuff, and how we look, how dumb we look. So we've been talking about recording some of that. So if I do come back to the video game, it'll be for that type of stuff. VR, more sports stuff. So
in other words, make sure you're checking him out as well, showing him some love in the comments, like, subscribe, follow, whatever.
Do what you do.
I haven't seen nothing in a while either. Nobody's been posting to my channel.
Right? Man, ain't nobody just giving me footage, man. Nothing.
So when's Brian work?
I don't know. I know his schedule switched up since when we did fantasy. He said he could watch half the Browns games. That's about over right now.
Second and 5, quick handoff to Najee. He'll be stuffed in the backfield, trying to fight his way through. Then we got to get in touch with him and see if he can come sit in on one of these.
That'll be fun. Put him right on my lap.
I have more chairs.
No.
Yeah.
Brian don't need a chair. He's got a stiff one right here. Ooh, did you see that time of possession?
I saw it, but I wasn't paying attention to the numbers.
Let me go see the stats, because that possession was crazy stat.
3rd and 4 for this Pittsburgh offense. Pickett in the backfield by himself. Deep ball. Caught! By Pickens. Oh, my. I didn't think he had a shot.
He's one of the best receivers to come down with balls you don't think are possible.
This thing disappeared into orbit. Nope, don't see it. Here it is.
He did. Look at that. Right out in front of him. Great tracking. Great hands. All hands. Defender even smacks both wrists. And he's
quick handoff. Flea flicker. All to
throw it away.
All to throw it away. I hate that. Stop talking, Mike Hilton. You're not that good. I know what you can do.
What was I looking at? Because the time of possession was pretty easy.
Together?
Yeah, like that. They were something was 21 minutes to 8 or something. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, it looked crazy. That's why I was like, what? That's why I was like, no way that's time of possession. That's why I went in here.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No.
Pickett under center. Hand off to Najee in the backfield. Wrapped up real fast. He's going to be losing about 4 yards.
Bringing up 3rd down.
The Cincinnati defense really buckled down, and they're doing what they got to do now.
They are. This whole half they have been.
Mm-hmm.
Total yards, I think, before the Pickens big play, Steelers had less than 20. Bengals were creeping on over 100. So, like, it's been a one-sided affair in this 3rd quarter. Now that we're in the 4th, let's see if anything changes. For negative yards.
Pickett sends Najee to the line. Empty backfield.
He's got pressure.
Ton of pressure. It'll be his first sack.
Right off rip. It's like the offensive line allowed both ends to come in untouched.
Gonna bring up 4th down and the punter. Yeah,
Pickett.
I'd be mad too.
Yeah, I'd be very... Look at this. As soon as the ball's hiked, one right there, and then the other one right there. There you go. Draw the lines for me, bud. I lied. The one that got touched got there quicker. 2 sacks on Pickett today, 1 on Burrow. There we go. That's a clean, fair catch. That's a clean, fair catch. Yeah, Pickett stood no chance right back there with Hendrickson and Hubbard barreling down on each side. Oh, Ravens punted the ball. Broncos punted the ball back to the Raiders. 1:43. Raiders have 0 timeouts. They need a field goal to tie, touchdown to win. This is for a good bet, guys. This is the only game I'm really questioning right now. This could be huge. Huge. It's so huge. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm 7-3 right now. So if I lose this one, I fall to 7-4. It's still wiggle room to win more money than I came in. So Derek Carr gains 21 yards. He's almost in field goal position already. 1:23 left. And I'm only keeping up with this game because the one we're watching, they're on commercial break. And until we get some legit ads for you guys, we'll hop around. I would like to make some commercials, though. That would be funny as fuck.
I just got to figure out how to play the sound on here. I don't know how.
Oh, I know another scene?
Yeah, I know how to get the video in there and stuff. That's easy.
Right.
It's just once you do it, for some reason it doesn't play sound.
You may have to hook up an ad and sound output. Like, you can add a microphone. That's a audio input. There's a sound output, meaning like whatever your computer, the sound your computer makes, it'll pick up.
Oh, so just the desktop audio. It'd be the same thing, right?
Not always. Not if you're adding a video into it. If you're just straight recording.
But it would still be sound coming from the desktop speakers.
It depends on how it's labeled.
I don't know. Yeah, I've been looking. I just haven't had too much time to do anything this week.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be hard at all. It should be a very common thing, but we've just never done it.
Yeah.
Weirdly. Oh, Raiders get down to the red zone. Denver's taking their timeouts. It's a game right now. If Las Vegas scores a touchdown, we win money, fellas. But right now, Bengals are trying to win money themselves. They have a 4-point lead, and
oh, he jumped! He jumped! Let's go!
I was just about to say, one of the first times I see Burrow under center. It's a false start. That'll push Cincy back to their own 4 or 5 yard line now.
Let's go. Pressure. I'm not even saying rush everybody. Give me 3 people.
Burrow under center. Hand off to P. Ryan on the backfield. He gains about 3. He gains about 3. Derek Carr, 2 incompletions on goal line. Brings up 3rd and goal at the Denver 7. 27 seconds left. This will be the final drive. Last 5 possessions for the Bengals. Interception, punt, touchdown, interception, and field goal.
Second 12 at the 7.
Burrow, fake handoff, throws it. Short pass left, wide off its mark. Looked like he was looked like he was waiting for his receiver to come back or stop, and they weren't on the same page.
Yeah, that receiver ran a streak.
Yeah, so he was 10 yards off his mark. Fourth and goal. Another incomplete by Derek Carr. Looks like they'll probably just kick the field goal to send it to overtime, but we'll see. Burrow in shotgun. 3rd and 12. 11:45 left in the 4th. Ball snapped. They only rush 4. Gets a catch. It's
Oh,
no
he did
good.
not!
Out of the hands of Boyd. One of the only times we've seen them today. Seen him today. Would have been a hell of a catch to come up with the first down, but just out of his reach.
Play it off there, Burrow, because he barely touched you.
Dan Carlson. 25-yard field goal is good. 16 seconds left. It looks like the Raiders and Broncos will be going into overtime as Bengals have to punt out of their own end zone. It got close to being blocked.
Fair catch called by
It
Steelers.
looked like the wacky waving inflatable arm tube man out there. Did you see that? It looked like he was just doing this coming up to the ball.
So 11:35. Steelers will take over at about the 45, 50-yard line. I didn't pay that close attention. I was looking at the players. Good play calling.
Right? Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't really watching what I was saying.
I don't like how it pauses every time you enter an exit.
I know, it's stupid.
That's not even paid myself from last week.
I forgot. I've just been forgetting to do that.
And me too, my whole life.
Right.
No, I have the money upstairs. I just was too. I think after Sunday, after we play called, I didn't come down until last night at like 11 o'clock.
Jesus.
I was like, I spent so much time down here during the week and then play calling. I was like, I don't even want to look at that room.
I feel like I'm in a dungeon.
I just came down, got my computer so I could work upstairs.
That's why I can't wait for the laptop, dude. I can do shit on the couch. You guys have any suggestions on what games we should call next week?
Oh, I was going to mention that too.
So go ahead and throw them out there. Leave them in the comments. Doesn't matter if you're watching it a day later or not. Just leave a comment. It has to be a Sunday game. It has to be the 1 o'clock or 4 o'clock game due to our restricted schedules.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't leave here at 11 o'clock at night knowing I have to be to work at 6 in the morning. And then
it is an hour drive from my house to your house.
And then Thursdays, we just work. No one wants to drive an hour out on their work days. That's not for work. And then if it's a 9:30 in the morning, we can try, but I guarantee I won't show up on time. So.
But we were talking before this, and I was thinking maybe calling either a Thursday night or either a late game or even the Monday night game by myself. And if Cody wants to do it from his house, obviously that's on him.
Yes.
But the normal stream coming from here, we may be playing around with it. So just to give you guys some more content.
And the streams are different. I could stream 90 times a week. It's the finished
First
videos editing.
A little handoff to Najee, and he gets a hole.
Ooh, that's the first down.
Gain of 12.
Damn. What a run. He's getting banged up the whole way.
Yeah, you're right. Streaming, it's just live streaming is easier.
It is easier. I mean, it's more to prepare for, but once it's all set, then you don't have to do anything afterwards. You can take a finished converted video and put it right onto the internet and not have to worry because you know you did all you wanted to during the whole thing.
New set of down, 11 minutes to go in the fourth. Freiermuth in motion. Najee Harris behind. He'll take the handoff again. Trying to hit the corner. Flag. Probably holding. He'll be brought down 2-3 yards.
It's a good rule of thumb. If you don't see anything crazy out on the field and there's a flag, it's probably a hold somewhere.
Yeah. And the fact that he made that corner.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Pete. I almost forgot about you this stream. Gotta get you in
Yeah,
there before this play's over. You've been working hard, though. Yeah. From the motion man, Freiermuth, holding. I bit my tongue again.
Yeah. Talking like you got stung by a bunch of bees.
Yeah. So it'll be 1st and 20.
Both teams with 6 penalties.
Ball on the 46-yard line. Sorry, 44. going the other way. Kenny Pickett. He wanted to hand it off.
And there's no one there.
Najee left him.
That was hilarious. That was good, dude. He was like literally 2 seconds into play. Nobody's there. Okay.
It looked like it was going to be a draw play.
But it looked like...
But Najee left early.
Like it was supposed to be like, all right, Najee, wait 2 seconds. Like, okay, go!
There's another flag.
That was fucking hilarious.
Ineligible man downfield.
Oh, that's what happens when you're waiting for shit to develop, and then it takes too long, so the blockers end up being too far downfield. Look, here's the draw. Wait a second. Turn around. No one.
You see his shuffle? What do I do?
It looked like he wanted to run the ball up to him and give it to him like a track meet.
So the longest down of the night, 1st and 25. Pickett back to pass and shotgun.
Clean motherfucking pocket.
It just way overthrown to Najee. A horrible pass.
Sets up a 2nd and 25.
Steelers are going to have to get it together if they want any shot of coming close to this end zone. You have decent field position. You have to be able to utilize it. And you've been doing great all up until literally halftime.
Yeah, they went into the locker room, didn't come out the same team, that's for sure. Defense has.
Pickett in shotgun. That pressure. You just got to him that time.
Hendrickson gets the sack. Not the sack, sorry. He was able to release it, but, I mean...
The pressure, the hit. Whatever you want to call it.
Another hit quarterback from Hendrickson.
That's the thing. If you've noticed, this whole second half has been overthrown or pressured.
Yep. And both the overthrown and underthrows are from the pressure.
We'll just say terribly thrown.
Yeah, okay. You'll cover all your bases that way.
3rd and 25 from the 51.
6 and 13
that doesn't make
today.
sense. It's a 49. There's that handoff he wanted. Najee staying up. You ain't getting 25 yards, though.
Why
Sorry,
you run
bro.
on 3rd and 25 is beyond me, though, to be honest. And yeah, I was going to say 51.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
I noticed it. Steelers fans getting angry. I can hear the boos coming.
Rightfully so, though. Like, this offense is just a completely different team coming out of this half. They turned what was a great game with them having the lead at halftime into a stalemate. Now they're down. Fair catch waved. He'll catch it about the 8-yard line. The Bills at Lions, another massacre.
Bills go back after being there today.
Yep. They'll already be. They have more of a home advantage than Detroit.
Yeah, they might as well not even leave.
That's what I was saying. Like, I was like, I honestly just wouldn't leave Detroit. But the whole team is going back. You obviously need to practice and stuff, but...
Yeah, y'all guys just got kicked out.
Right?
You guys can use wherever your camp is.
Wherever your camp? They're just all in RVs?
No, the mini camp.
Oh, okay.
Training.
I was thinking like campground.
Go put up tents somewhere.
Burrow in the backfield of Pirine. Ball's hiked. He's in the end zone. He throws out of his end zone, and it's caught! There's Boyd today, finally.
Man, this defense is giving up way too much.
Yeah, he had enough time to turn around and high point it before the defense even knew the ball was coming.
I never looked to see if I was playing him today. I forget if I did or not. Oh, I did. Yeah, 3 points.
On that play. Yeah, 1 for 27. Yep, that makes perfect sense. Burrow and Pirine in shotgun.
Bringing
Ball's
everybody.
hiked. Oh, yeah, I'll say that was a big blitz. Still a first down, and then
And
some.
more.
And it's Irwin. It looks like they're going to call him out back where he first got the catch. That's what it looked like the refs were signaling to. He catches it, stops, plants, and goes. Yeah, he was out. His foot came out of bounds on the spin. Irwin with 3 for 42 and a touchdown today. Burrow, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And he's under center right now with P. Ryan in the backfield. Man in motion to the right.
5 on the line.
Ball's hiked. P. Ryan has to shrug his own blocker, and he's swallowed up behind the line for a loss of 3 yards. 2nd and 13 now. 8 minutes left. Fuck.
Montravius Adams, the big fella, coming in to get the stop. I saw that number. I was like, I don't remember that number.
Burrow with P. Ryan and shotgun.
You guys better be
P.
dropping
Ryan
some
gets
players
sent
out.
up to the line, offset. Ball's hiked. They rush 6. Pass, and it's Boyd. Boyd going off this drive. 2nd catch, 50-some yards.
Yep, I think the way
42, sorry.
The way that they've been playing, I think you only rush 3. Give everybody zones.
Cincinnati came out of halftime adjusted to the pressure that Pittsburgh was dialing up. Obviously, you can't get away from all the pressure or all the mistakes. But for the most part, they're completing a lot of these very, very quick passes. Burrow under center. P. Ryan clearing back. Ball's hiked. Handoff to P. Ryan to the left. And he's down. I'm sorry, that was not P. Ryan. That was Travinson Williams.
What?
Yeah, P. Ryan's 34, 32,
32.
Williams. You figure Evans would be in there, but...
Travion.
Oh, he's out today.
Travion.
Okay.
Travinson.
Travinson! Oh!
Wow.
Raiders won! Raiders win! How?
Got a man in motion for Cincy.
Burrow under center. P. Ryan in the back. P. Ryan gets it to the left this time. He barrels ahead for the first down and then some. Yeah, Raiders in overtime. Last I looked, Denver had the ball. They were driving. They were almost in red zone. I don't know if that was true, but they were across the 50, and it was scary. And then next thing I know, I look up, and Las Vegas Raiders win. Devontae Adams passed from Derek Carr for 35 yards. The whole drive took 3 plays. They win. I cover the spread of plus 2.5, and we win money. That's a win. It's a double win today. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. Burrow under center. Again, P. Ryan in the backfield. Higgins will get pushed out and then back in again. It's a handoff. Up the middle. Gain of 1. Oh, I'm so happy about that. I looked at you, heard me say fuck.
Yeah.
I whispered fuck because I seen Denver just crossed over into the 50 in overtime. So I'm like, God damn it, this could be it. And the next thing I know, I look up and Raiders had a touchdown. So I'm not asking questions. I'll take it. 2nd and goal right now. Bengals really chipping the time away on this drive.
Looking to extend that lead.
And if they get 7, Pittsburgh's going to need every single second for a double-digit comeback. Burrow in shotgun gets the handoff over to P. Ryan. Out of the backfield, it looks like it's a touchdown. Looks like it crossed the plane. Yup, and the woman ref says good. Wait a minute, because she could change her mind. She won't. It's a touchdown, Samaje P. Ryan.
No, he got over.
Okay. I didn't see him put his arm out there like that at first.
Yeah, he definitely got over.
Bengals go up 27 to 20. Never mind. I was trying to cheat and look at Corey's scoreboard, but he didn't change it yet. I didn't want to do the maths in my head, so I was going to try to
Right now,
cheat.
it'd be, what, 33?
Yep, 33 without the extra point. It looks like this touchdown's going to stand, though. Let's look at it.
Yeah.
Knee down, ball is across.
Ball
It got to
over.
give us the worst angle possible, obviously. Like, why would you not go to a side angle to see if something crosses the plane?
Yeah, it's where you need like a body cam on the ref because they're standing there anyway.
Yeah, they're standing right there. You think the pylon would have a camera on it itself.
It does.
But not in all directions like it should, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they got one camera at like ground level going across. Like put a camera at the top of that bitch too.
Yeah, point that thing to the sky. Who cares?
Makes more sense. Half the time people are stretching across it like this over top of it.
Oh, not 334.
Ooh, that's a blowout.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't win the under on that one.
So what is the under, over?
The under and over when I had it was at 41.5.
We're way past that.
Way past
I forgot
that.
we were way over that.
We passed that the first score after halftime. But in all honesty, no one expected Cincinnati to score 34 on this Pittsburgh defense, for sure. And again, no one expected Pittsburgh to score 24 just as their offense alone. Doesn't matter what type of defense they're going up against.
Yeah.
I didn't expect this score at all. I expected this outcome, not this score.
Yeah, I mean, with that right there, since he pretty much put it away, Pittsburgh can't move the ball.
It'd be hard.
They're not moving the ball well. They can't establish a good run game. Their passes are terrible. I mean, I don't know what they did in the locker room, but it definitely ain't helping.
I don't know. I want to hear the coach speech at halftime. Like it was probably just like, "Yo, y'all got paid already, right? Y'all don't got incentives. Let's go out there and lose this game. We need a better pick for next year, right? Showcase some of your talent. We did that in the first half. Now let's go out there and blow this thing."
4.5 minutes left in the game. 1st and 10 for this Pittsburgh offense. Pickett looks like he's going to go under center. Just kidding. It's shotgun. Weird angle. Johnson comes closer. First read. Pickett scrambles, and he'll throw it away.
Jesus. Oh, he's running like this.
And that is pretty much the story of how this entire second half's been going.
Yeah. Looking, nothing, scramble, throw it away. Or bad pass.
Yeah.
This is the half right here. First half, 222 Bengals total yards to 212 Pittsburgh total yards. In the second half, 200 and some Bengals, 64 Steelers. So
Pittsburgh and shotgun. Najee Harris right beside him.
got Najee Harris open.
Pocket. Freiermuth. Where are you going backwards for?
That'll be right there too.
A gain of what would have been 5, maybe 4.
Turned into 1.
Turned into barely 1. There should be a contract. A thing in everyone's contract that says if you ain't running north and south, you ain't getting paid. Pickett's got to scramble.
He was way out of bounds.
It looked like he was 3 feet out of bounds.
Yeah, before the throw even started.
Sims, the ball was caught. 4 feet out of bounds.
Practically on the bench. It's a lot closer than I thought it was.
Yeah, it really is. I did not see him drag his feet.
I did not see his toes still in there.
That'll bring up 4th and 9. Again. I mean, you got to stay out there, yeah.
You have to go for it. I mean, even if you know you're going to lose the game, it's a pride thing. If you didn't go for it right now, it would literally be surrendering.
Yeah, I mean,
and then they would get talked about for next fucking season. Oh, they're tanking. Like, no, bitch. They just didn't want to be. So their morale's already shot.
Has been for a few weeks.
4th and 9 with 3:42 left.
Cincio burn a timeout.
Wow.
For nothing.
Yeah, I'll say Cincy will try to shut it out here, essentially. They think if they can make it turnover on downs, they can run out the rest of the clock.
Which you probably can't because you'll score before then.
Yeah, and then Pittsburgh has 3 touchdowns.
They have 3 touchdowns.
3 timeouts. Jeez. Hey, and Pittsburgh does have 3 touchdowns.
I guess you're right.
I think.
No, I don't think
they
so.
may have 2 with some field goals, but
Yeah.
whatever. You don't do the math if you're just looking at the final score.
Yeah.
They have 3 touchdowns and a safety right now. Okay, I make up my own game. It's like,
All right, let's do this 4th and 9. Let's get this over with. Pickett in the pocket, got to scramble out, gonna get sacked. Oh no, he won't. He'll throw it away.
didn't even try to leave it reasonable ends bound. An interception is better than throwing it away at that play. Because you have to do something. You keep the ball in play. That's your number one thing. If you don't keep the ball in play, it's a turnover on downs anyways. If the ball gets intercepted, it's at least farther downfield than where they're going to take it.
Yeah, it's lofted up. You're just punting it at that point.
Yeah. Then it's just on the defense to be smart enough to let it hit the ground, which 90% of the time they aren't smart enough. They want the stats. They'll take the interception and the ball where it lies.
Yeah.
I have yet to see a single person. You see it in high school games all the time because they're constantly yelled at to do their job. These are grown men. You can't constantly yell at grown men to do their job. They'll eventually walk the fuck out. Start striking. But Burrow under center. Samaje back there. It's a handoff, and that's exactly what I should be saying for the next three extra plays.
Yep.
Until the game's over. But yeah, that's your number one. He had to keep that ball inbounds, even if it's a bad throw. Keep it at least playable. That's why I liked. What was the first game Pickett came in and played for you guys? Started over Trubisky.
It would have been...
He had like 3 interceptions that game.
Yes, yeah.
But nobody faulted him for a single interception because you had to go out there and make something happen.
Yeah, you have to be active.
Yeah. You can't just throw the ball away and then expect to get it next time. No. You're nearing the end of the game. You got to keep it in play. 2nd and 7. Again, Burrow under center. 90% of his plays came under shotgun. Now that the ball's winding down and they know they're going to run it, they'll go right under center.
You're going to try to
get a clean snap and everything.
Let's see who's coming up. Who's coming up to play? Looks like Bengals will have the Titans next week.
Ooh,
Sunday.
A hard game for them.
And if I remember correctly, I believe the Steelers will have the Colts. Another game that they will make real close.
What's up, Jonathan? Thanks for joining the chat. Better late than never, right? What'd you think about the game? We really got something?
Wow.
Corey's like, I don't know if I believe you.
I don't know if you were just making that up.
Just random names I'll just create and act like there's a chat. Even though anyone who wants a fact check can look over at the chat and see I'm just talking to myself. Making shit up.
Oh, that's funny.
Bring up 4th down for Cincinnati. They'll punt it away. Pittsburgh being down 11 points kind of just... They need a miracle right now. They need a Carolina-type miracle against the Browns. It's doable, but the way their offense has been working and communicating right now, not so. McPherson getting his leg ready. I still forgot they had to score. I was thinking they were just going to punt it. But
I mean, you could. You
could.
Literally don't have to.
But, I mean, for this sake, I would say take the points because I'm a Browns fan. I'm used to blowing leads, so.
Yeah.
You take what you can get no matter what, no matter how it comes. This will put them up 37-23. That's full 2 possessions. 14 points. And that way, if Pittsburgh does make a miraculous 2 touchdowns, it's at least going into overtime. Kick is good for McPherson. I honestly didn't even look at how long that one was. Probably a 37-yarder, it looked like.
Yeah, I was too stoned about the chat. I didn't even know they were kicking the ball.
Too stoned that we had one person talking. This shit's nuts, dude.
We're popping off, guys.
It's our time. McPherson with a 44. I'm sorry. Give that man his props. Joe Burrow with 355 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Only incompleted 9 plus 6. That's 15, right? Fact check me in the chat, please. And got a calculator.
I don't even know what you just did. Incompleted 9 plus 6.
Completions to attempts. There's that many incompletions.
Oh,
that way
I wasn't even.
The way I work the math in my head, I don't know why I said it out loud like that. I do that to the kids, and they're just looking at me like confused. I'm just like, oh, sorry, you can't see what's in here.
This ball will be handled at the 5. Sims will run it out again. He wants one.
I say that's where Sims. You return that, the game's back on.
Yeah. Be brought down around the 30, I think. I don't know. I stopped looking.
The last 3 minutes is Corey being like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. No, 37-23. The game is essentially over. But, I mean, there's still time. Let's be professional.
I was right. Ball at the 27. I don't know.
Can't be worse than me last week.
Kenny Pickett takes a snap. He'll be sacked again.
As he held the ball. He literally sat in a launch position for like 5 seconds. Just ready. Up on your quarterback shelf. I'm no quarterback.
That's how I run.
Yeah, I was like, I'm no quarterback, but I always thought you don't pause on your shelf. You go through your shelf. You go to and through.
2nd 16. Kenny Pickett back to pass. Harris will sneak out.
Oh, that's a bullet right there.
Freiermuth.
He threw a zinger in there. Speaking of zinger, that's what Freiermuth's probably hungry for right now. He's like, let's get this game over with. I need a zinger on the sideline.
That'll bring up 3rd and 7. Again, same formation. There's the dump off to Harris.
What the fuck was that?
Get down as quick as you can, I guess.
It is. It's faster than a slide. It really is. But there almost should have been a flag afterwards, too, if you're being technical.
Kenny Pickett, again, there he is, getting the ball out quick to
Freiermuth. That sounds like a moose.
Finally on the other side of the 50. That's a cow.
True. A moose sounds the same, dude. Google the moose sound. I can just picture a moose face in the woods just as soon as it... just the frost coming out of its mouth. Not frost, obviously. Yeah. That'd be great for Animal Planet, dude. Look at that moose. I mean the beaver. Chewing on the wood with his little things on his lips. I just can't think of any fucking word on the spot.
Oh my god.
I'm worse than fucking Snoop Dogg trying to commentate Animal Planet.
No, but I like the fact that the Steelers keep their tight end theme, like they did it with Heath Miller. They do it with Cooper Kupp in Cleveland now.
What do you mean?
When Heath would get the ball, it'd be Heath, like a whole stadium. Now they do it with Muth. Cleveland does it with Cooper Kupp. They do it
Cooper. Amari Cooper, you mean?
I
wish we had Cooper Kupp. Yeah, I was like,
yes,
whoa.
That's what I meant. Amari Cooper.
Cleveland got a trade in?
I had to do my whole thing at school on Cooper Kupp. He's been in the back of my mind for a while. But yes, Amari Cooper.
See, I didn't even notice they do that to Cooper right now.
Yeah.
Coop. That's dumb. Quit doing that, Cleveland. What the fuck are you doing?
What I don't like is everybody else has the smaller terrible towels. They just don't call them terrible towels.
Yeah. I think after Pittsburgh did that, every place was like, we need our own type of towel.
Everybody with a stadium was like, yep, we're selling
Here's the
towels.
Cleveland rag!
Yeah, they're just wash rag size.
That's literally, I swear, every team has their own rag now.
Yeah. But it is where it is. We know where it came from, where it originated.
Right. It's like when Cleveland was playing Golden State in the finals year after year, it seemed like. Our slogan for years was defend the land or something like that. Like, it was something like stand up, defend the land and stuff like that. When we go to Golden State, theirs is stand your ground. I'm like, that's the same thing, dude. Like, you're really just ripping us off and switching it. You plagiarized and switched it up a little bit so your teacher wouldn't notice.
Second one, 2 minutes left in the game. Kenny Pickett slides up, deep pass.
Oh!
Pickens through the hands.
That was an easy walk-in touchdown by Pickens that was dropped in stride. The best throw Pickett's had today. And it was dropped. The Pickett to Pickens hookup could have been there for the second time today. Oh, that's painful to watch. That's painful to watch.
What's painful is knowing we need more attempts like that.
Like that. That was the first one I've seen today.
Maybe, well, he had that other on the other side.
That was catchable, I mean.
Whoa.
At least. Okay. Got the first.
There's another quick one to, it looks like Freiermuth.
Freiermuth's all over the place.
I mean, that's what the Steelers used to be known for.
He's limping all over the place, too.
Yeah.
He's staying out there,
I wonder if he's
though.
still banged up from that knee to the groin.
Yeah.
Or not the groin, the rib. Pickett, back to pass, steps up in the pocket, scrambles, lets it fly.
It's complete.
None other. Whoa, Olszewski, haven't seen him all game.
They bring it to inside the 9-yard line.
Let's go. Stop walking. I get you're going to lose the game, but stop walking.
1:13. It's still possible.
Timeout.
Timeout by the Bengals.
Bengals are like, yeah, I feel bad for beating you so bad. Here's some extra time. Let you catch your breath.
Right? No shit. Bengals like, can we just let him score? Just let him score.
I mean, honestly, it would be beneficial if they just let us score.
Let us walk in. Well, not necessarily. Not yet.
What do you mean?
If they let you score, you can still get an onside and get the ball right back.
That doesn't happen that often.
It doesn't, but look at the Browns.
Yes.
We thought the same fucking thing. Oh, he scored? It'll be all right. It wasn't. Maybe if Bengals were down and Steelers were this close, yeah, you would want Steelers to hurry up and score just so you get the ball back. But.
Well, yeah, I don't. But so if it actually happens.
Oh!
What a catch!
Oh,
what a catch!
It's short. That was fucking nuts.
Gunner with the Amendola type catch.
Ball gets thrown.
Deflected, diving catch from 89 at the 1.
The ball was thrown into double coverage.
Najee Harris going over for the touchdown.
Touchdown. This isn't over quite yet.
Yeah, it's over.
We'll watch an onside kick before we say it's over.
Touchdown, Najee Harris.
Over the top.
What a sequence of events. Holy
Let's
cow.
go back to that pass, because that pass was incredible. An absolute brain-dead move and throw by Pickett. Threw it into double coverage in the front of the end zone. It bounces off the chest of the defender. Olszewski? Is that his name?
Dude, I can't pronounce his name. It's like Olszewski or something.
Yes. Him. He jumps out of the end zone as a diving catch to catch it on the 1. He gets up, scrambles, tries to reach it across the plane. He gets stopped short. That's when Najee comes in and finishes it off over the top.
Wow.
And then the kick right here to make it a 7-point game. And just like that, it's 37-30. Pittsburgh down. 45 seconds left. They'll come out onside ready. Can they pull off the miracle?
The miracle. M-A-R.
Miracle Whip, guys.
Got that miracle whip?
Right? Ain't no such thing as a mirror over here. It's mirror. Woo!
What? I'm hyped now.
What a game, what a game, what a game.
Jonathan, you just posted the comment and leaves. Thanks for the post. Stay around and chat.
Told him to stay active. He activated himself. And
Yeah, that's it. He did not stay active.
Think, these guys don't respond in 30 seconds. I'm out.
You got to give us a little bit of time. We don't see it all the time. We're focused on the game.
Yeah,
and it doesn't update right away.
I'm a little annoying as well, and I'm always swapping back between tabs, so maybe it might be.
45 seconds left to go in the game.
Ooh.
Onside kick. Whoa,
Yeah.
not even anybody around him.
A high bounce. Higgins comes. Boyd comes down with it. And it looks like there's a scuffle on the play. What a time to get into a fight is now. Oh, there we go. And Pickens is swinging.
Pickens getting mad.
Go ahead and get suspended, Pickens. That'll be a smart move for you. You can't be just swinging fists at the very end of the game. They can't kick you out for this one. They'll make sure you don't show up for the next one.
Yeah.
Use your brain, dude. Like, if they cannot punish you in this game, they will make sure they punish you outside the game due to a fine or next game. Imagine that they suspend him for the first quarter of next game.
You can come in on the last play of
Right.
the next game.
Spend it for 3 minutes and 37 seconds, okay? You can come back after that.
Hockey rules.
Just
You gotta play one
essentially
man
a
down.
timeout.
Oh, God.
Speaking of hockey, doing that, I love the people that bring the signs that sit next to the timeout box, and they'll be like, "You've been a bad boy," and it's just a sign that says you've earned this and stuff.
Refs look just annoyed.
They're ready to get the fuck out of here. Their hand warmers went out hours ago. They're ready to leave. Tomlin looks like he needs some sleep.
He just needs his shades. That's what he looks like.
I
all
know.
the time.
It's weird me not even seeing him with his shades right now. It's throwing me off. Like, this dude has eyeballs? Is disqualified. Unnecessary roughness.
Way to get kicked out, Pickens.
Like I said.
What if we would have got that? And you're getting kicked out?
Well, he wouldn't have been swinging if he would have got it. I think that's what makes him so fucking pissed off right now. I think that's what pissed
There's
him off.
the shot. Did you? That's what he said.
What shot?
He said, and there's the shot.
What shot? Looked
He barely touched
yeah,
it.
and then there's probably some jawing what came to swinging, but I wouldn't be
So
talking
insane.
Bengals. I mean, you got Jamar Chase. Higgins and Boyd, they're not that good, to be honest. Like, they always claim that Higgins and Boyd can be a number one anywhere else. That's not true. They're a number two 90% of the teams they go to. Shut the fuck up with that horse shit. I can't stand when Bengals fans say that. Oh, we got Jamar Chase, the best receiver in the league, and then we got 2 number ones for any other team. Like, shut the fuck up. No, you don't. You don't. Tyler Boyd was essentially your number 1 in this game, and he got 2 catches. Higgins went off, and that's because Pittsburgh couldn't stop anything over the middle.
Or anything in the second half.
Yeah.
No matter where it was.
But Bengals, you let Steelers score 30. Shut the fuck up now, okay? Your
Well,
defense is atrocious.
We had a good run. It was a great game. I had a lot of fun
It really
calling
was
it.
a good game.
But Pickens got thrown out in the end. I mean, that's kind of what you do when you get that close to winning and don't. You get upset about it. But both teams looked pretty good. We'll be back next week.
As always.
Again.
Just like a herpy. We coming
if
back.
you like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And y'all be like Jonathan, who just came in and said what's good.
Be like Jonathan for the first 5 minutes. Don't dip out. Stick around. Watch us.
Yeah, say what's good. You know, let us know what's going on in the comments. Whatever you got to do. Either way, smash that like button. Subscribe to the Sports Beast channel. And also, go check out Ballers on a Budget over on YouTube and Facebook. Make sure to check for us next week. Hopefully this next week, we will know who we're calling and it won't be such a surprise. Again, not our fault.
Yeah, we need more than 10-hour notice before you start putting this shit up on our Hulu or YouTube schedule.
So again, go show us some love. We appreciate you coming in. Jonathan, thank you for coming in.
Jonathan, if we had merch, I'd give it to you just for being the first outsider of this group. to comment into the chat.
Jonathan, if you see this again, get a hold of me somehow. I have merch.
You the MVP.
I will send it to you. I'm going to try to get a hold of you. I'm trying to track you down. Sounds weird?
Right.
I just want to give you some merch.
Your ass is mine.
for being in the chat for us. Again, we appreciate you stopping in and watching. It's always a fun time. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Don't close out of that.
Okay.